to 318-1060 to see that at Lamar National Bank, it's relationship banking at its best. Lamar National Bank, NMLS number 243049, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Howdy folks, Marty B here. Looking for a place to escape the everyday? Folks, come out to Marty B's and experience the spirit of the Texas Hill Country. Whether you're planning your next event, birthday celebration, or just looking for a place to connect with your friends and family, come out to see us and enjoy amazing food, amazing live music, and amazing service. Check out our website at martybsplace.com and come experience amazing with all of us at Marty B's. Go Eagles!
Welcome back to senior night at Eagle Stadium. Paris kind of dominating here in this first quarter. 7 first downs for the Wildcats, only 1 so far for Argyle. They're just about set for the second quarter, and for once the officials are giving us like too much time.
Yeah.
I mean, we got like TV here that I know about. Fox here, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. What's going on?
Yeah.
We do have Nick Ralston, so we've got a Dallas Cowboy in the house. So.
Yep.
Maybe he's talking to them about TV timeouts.
And maybe he's down there telling them to make sure they give us enough time.
Second down and 9 here for Paris. Now moving from right to left in this second quarter. With Mitch Cullen, I'm Kenny Arthur, Clark McNulty on the sideline. A little miscommunication in the backfield, but over pursuit by Argyle is going to allow Hohenberger to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe even pick up a yard to the 40-yard line as they had him dead to rights as there was some trouble with the handoff in the backfield, but Riley Van Poppel was a little excited about making that tackle and allowed Hohenberger to get around him over there on the right side. Third down and 8 for Paris. Another third down here for Paris. Third down and 8 for the Wildcats. They come to the line of scrimmage quickly and then check to the sideline. So that's what they do. They get in the huddle and they call a play or whatever it is for quite a while, and then they run to the line real quickly, and then, straight ahead, here's big number 26, the fullback, and he's off to the races. 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown for Tedrick Dawson, sophomore, 210-pound fullback. 40-yard touchdown run for Tedrick Dawson, and the Wildcats dominating Argyle here in the early going.
And there was nothing fancy about that play, right? It was just a dive play right over the guard. And, they blocked that time. Interior line, he had a great hole, ran through it, ran over a linebacker, and then ran to the end zone.
Paul Torres for the extra point. Good snap. Hold is down, and Torres' extra point is good. 11:04 to play, second quarter. It's now Paris 10, Argyle nothing on AEBC Broadcasting.
Over 65 years and still growing, at Bill Utter Ford, we'll help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV with our always utterly affordable prices. Bill Utter Ford is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles, and together we are flying high over North Texas. Bill Utter Ford, a Denton County tradition for over 65 years. Visit us today or see us online at BillUtterFord.com.
You're gonna like the way we treat you, Bill Utter Ford.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2 or 3 car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestorageco.com. That's argylestorageco.com.
Paul Torres is, you don't see the check with me on the sideline too often for
Wait, what's going on?
a kickoff. They're going to call a timeout, it looks like.
Were they going to kick onside? Because the kicker, if you noticed, ran back to the middle like he was changing.
Yeah, like they weren't sure. Let's go ahead and talk. Hey, here's a good idea.
What?
Get us the drive summary
Let's
in
do
real quick
that.
here.
All right,
Mitchie
this one, Jeff Bassinger of Argyle Storage. 10 plays, 83 yards, 4 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. Kenny, 2 of 2 on third down, and here's the craziest stat. We've never said something like this before. First downs, Paris 8, Argyle 1 in the first quarter, and then a couple of minutes into the second. Crazy.
We might need to reset here. Let's do that with the station identification.
Yeah.
This is where you listen to Argyle Eagle football.
This is Allison White with Texas Tech Volleyball, and this broadcast is being brought to you by Argyle Eagles Booster Club.
11:04 to play here in the second quarter, and tonight's second quarter is made possible by the generous support of State Farm agent Matt Ports, Brian Conitzer at Cardinal Financial, Rich McDowell at Synergy One Lending, Independent Bank, Dr. David Dyer with Argyle Orthodontics, Orthopedic Associates, Daryl Hawk and Chris Martin at ERA Cornerstone, and me, and the great Chick-fil-A on 407. Me, I'm not the great part. It's the Chick-fil-A on 407, all those awesome employees that I have that make things rock. Here is a short kickoff again, and a fair catch made at the 26-yard line by Wayne Fritz. And Argyle will have it 1st and 10 right there, and got to get something going. And I'm going to go down to Clark, because if I can hear him. Clark, we got you down there?
Yes, sir.
We talk about that 407, Chick-fil-A 407 mood on the sideline and whatnot. Is this just a case tonight maybe of just kind of the, hey, we don't have a whole lot to really play for, and just kind of not giving it their all so far?
Maybe a little. I think our pride's going to kick in here. I was just standing with the offensive line, and they're ready to go out and rumble.
1st and 10. Jet Copeland's going to hand it off straight ahead. And being driven backwards after picking up about 4 yards that time is Landon Ferris, who's checked in at running back for Argyle.
Yeah, see, Argyle needs a couple of big plays, and that would you kind of want to put Paris back in their place, right? I mean, they're
Landon Ferris averaging 5.7 yards a carry this season. 2nd down and 6 for the Eagles. It's going to be Ferris once again. He's got a little bit of a hole, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's going to have a 1st down to the 40-yard line. And, well, he was dead to rights back there as Reggie Ellis had him right at the line of scrimmage. A nice job by Ferris to get away and pick up a 1st down and a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10, Eagles in their all red tonight. It's going to be Ferris again straight ahead, carrying a couple of tacklers with him there across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Big Satchel Swaim. And also number 22, Trevin Hohenberger, combined to make the stop. 5-yard pickup that time, 2nd down and 5. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Van Poppel, the tight end, kind of set up like a wingback on the left side. Now Copeland wanting to throw way too high. That one looked like it just got away from him. Was intended for Hayden Stewart on the near sideline here.
It looked like it came out of his hand kind of funny. Maybe he didn't have a good grip on it or something.
It is a little cold out there tonight. First time really this season that we'd call it chilly.
Yeah, but this is a good time to play that game, right? Because there's a really good chance you're going to play a playoff game that's going to be cold, so you might as well get used to it now in a game where there's not a ton of pressure on you.
3rd down and 5. Here's a quick pass. It is complete to Ward McCollum. Gets a nice block out there by Wayne Fritz, and he's got a 1st down in Paris territory inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. A 10-yard pickup for that Eagle 1st down.
Yeah, I like them going with pace, too, right here. Let's see if you can get Paris on their heels, get them tired, and run over them.
Copeland walks up behind his center, tells him a couple of things here. Now hands off to Landon Ferris, breaks a tackle in the backfield, gets on the right side there behind Sheridan Wilson. And a close to a 10-yard gain here. Going to be a 9-yard pickup for Landon Ferris. Leaves 2nd and about a half yard here for Argyle. 9:34 to play, 2nd quarter.
And they had a shot at him in the backfield right there, and he just got past him.
Grant Chaney now in at tight end. Handoff Ferris again straight ahead. Big block by Nick Rubian and Grant Chaney. And a gain of 2, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Yep.
Ferris landing 5 carries, 30 yards already, and now a little fresh set of legs as Van Poppel comes in at tight end to give Grant Chaney a break. 2 receivers out to the right this time, 1 left. Play 8 of the drive, and the fake to Ferris. This time they're going to throw it out to Van Poppel out in the flat. He's going to break a tackle, get across the 30, 35, just dragging a tackler all the way down to the 15-yard line. And all big Dalen Johnson, number 23, could do was try to strip the ball as he couldn't bring Van Poppel down. 18-yard gain to the 15-yard line and another Eagle 1st down.
I love it when the big guys get out in open field and they got a cornerback or somebody coming up on them. That's usually a fun matchup if you got the big guy.
Ferris couldn't quite get the 1 block he needed. That might have been a touchdown. He's able to spring it for about 3 to the 12. Be 2nd down and 7.
Yeah.
Clock running with 8.5 to play.
So Argyle not substituting, so that kind of eliminates Paris's chance to do it.
Snap back to Copeland. They're going to hand it off to Landon Ferris. Once again, straight ahead. Got some room all the way down close to the goal line inside the 1. 11-yard gain for Landon Ferris. Big hole on that right side between Nick Rubian and Jason Crowder, the center, and Argyle to the line of scrimmage quickly. Crowder snaps it back to Copeland. It's Ferris again straight ahead. He's going to be hit at the 2 this time by Hohenberger. And he's going to fall forward, but he's not going to get anything. No gain. It'll be second down and goal from the 1. And Grant Chaney checks in once again. We'll go with the 2 tight end look this time.
Yeah, just, put the heavy package in and push him back. Now, see, look at their subs now. When Argyle just subs to 1 guy, they're bringing 4 guys off the field. So that's why you go with that pace. That's why Argyle had so much success in the middle of the field, because they couldn't sub. They got tired.
Second down, play 12 of the drive, and it's going to be Ferris again on the left side, and this time he will get into the end zone. Although we may have a flag down here.
Yeah, it is. They threw it right in the middle of the field, too.
Number 55 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replays, second down.
So that call on Jason Crowder, the center. And so that's a big penalty. You go from second goal at the 1 all the way back to second goal at the 11.
Yeah, Argyle may operate a little bit better with some room, right? It opens up a little bit more area for throwing the ball, and it's only second down.
Yeah, but I'd take it from the 1 again.
Yeah, I would too, because he was in pretty easy right
Yeah, he
there.
was,
that's
absolutely.
Sure.
I don't know that the Crowder hold, although that could have had something to do with it, but I don't think so. Second down and goal here from the 11. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And Copeland now is going to throw, and he's going toward Wayne Pritz in the end zone, and he goes up, jump ball.
Got it.
And Wayne comes down with it for the Argyle touchdown. Just too tall over there for Malik Johnson, the cornerback. 11-yard touchdown pass from Jet Copeland to Wayne Pritz, 6th on the board for the Eagles.
And that's how you throw the fade in the end zone. You throw it up there, throw it to your tall receiver where he's the only one that can go up and get it. And he was just way bigger than the cornerback over there. Went up, high pointed the football, came down on top of the cornerback for the touchdown. Great throw, great catch, great execution all the way around.
Caden Yates, deep snapper. Colton Rockamore to hold. And Caden Dodson's extra point is good. 7:26 to play now. Second quarter. Paris 10, Argyle 7. You're listening to Argyle Eagle football on AEBC Broadcasting. Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation.
Whether it's the heat of the preseason or the heart of the postseason, teams always get a little boost from playing at home. Speaking of boost at home, State Farm can boost your savings when you combine your homeowner's insurance with your auto coverage. So score one for the home team. Talk to State Farm agent Matt Ports about big league savings for combining home and car coverage. Call State Farm agent Matt Ports today at 940-591-6644.
There's an 11-yard touchdown.
Lyric Treadwell back at the 8-yard line for Paris. Caden Dodson's end over end kick. It is high, and it will be taken by Treadwell. He'll fair catch it at the 3-yard line. Bring that one out to the 25-yard line. And let's get us a drive summary for those Argyle Eagles. Here's Mitchy Pooh.
This one is brought to us by Ty and Jennifer Homeyer of the Design House. Argyle, and they got lucky, they get the Argyle drive summary, right?
That's right.
12 plays, 73 yards, 3 minutes and 38 seconds off the clock, 11-yard TD pass to Wayne Pritz. But so if you look at it, Jet Copeland started out the game 0 for 3. On that drive, he was 3 for 3. And Ferris, on that one drive alone, 8 carries, 44 yards. So pretty nice drive by Argyle. They just need to get a stop here, and let's do it again.
1st and 10 for Paris. And here's a toss, this time to Treadwell. And Jacob Robinson's got him in the backfield. Will Ramsey will come help out, but there is a flag in there, and there comes another flag.
Okay, I think they may get a face mask on the tackle.
And then might have got unnecessary roughness for driving him into the turf after the whistle.
Well, then that'd be 30 yards because you have a dead ball.
We'll get the call from the official here, and then we'll go down to Clark and get his opinion. You know, he's closer to that action. Let's see.
Personal foul, face mask on number 3 of the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
That second guy was just slow throwing the flag.
Yeah,
we'll check in with Clark, though, as well, even though we agree with the face mask for sure. So,
oh, yeah.
But I think he said you got a shout out.
I do. Sunshine, our guest analyst a couple weeks ago. 40 Dominicans and 5 Americans are tuned in live in the Dominican Republic as we speak.
Well, let me brush up on mi Espanol.
Buenos dias or buenos noches, I think.
Más cerveza.
First down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Fake to Treadwell, and here's going to go deep down the middle. They got a man open. It's caught. That's Jateus Young. Breaks one tackle, and he is going to go into the end zone for the 60-yard touchdown pass. Luke Hohenberger to Jateus Young, and Paris answers quickly that Argyle drive.
Yeah, and Hohenberger, he saw him the whole way, right? He had a couple steps on the Argyle defenders, chunked it over the top, caught it, made a move there at about the 15-yard line and cut back, and they just weren't going to catch him. He was just open. They made a good throw.
Extra point by Torres is good. 6:46 to play before the half. It's now Paris 17, Argyle 7. This is where you listen to Argyle Eagle football, brought to you by the Argyle Eagle Booster Club.
This year, as the Argyle Eagles build on the continued legacy of success, our Papa John's family is here to help step up your pizza game. Papa John's is your locally owned and operated pizza shop here to complete your game plan for dinner this week. Step up your dinner plans with any one of our specialty pizzas, papadillas, wings, and desserts. This season, get 25% off your order by using the coupon code EAGLES25. Enjoy the game and go Eagles. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Feel like you never have any space to put things? Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic cookie cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
Fritz is going to return this kickoff, and he's going to get across midfield.
Well, they missed their face mask right there, didn't they? When they're one right about the 45-yard line? I thought they missed that.
They may have, but great job by Wayne Fritz. This time the ball bounced in front of him, so he decided he was just going to take off with it. And great field position here for Argyle. But let's get us a Paris drive summary there from Mitchy Poo.
Yeah, this one, Lisa Hemby, Closets by Design. There's not much to it, right? One play because the penalty is negated on that one. 40 seconds off the clock and a 60-yard TD throw.
Here's a slant to Wayne Fritz, and the only problem with that one is it was a little low. And Wayne's 6'7". You got to go high if you're going to Wayne, not low.
If you're going to miss, you want to go up high.
That's right. That's like a bounce pass down the lane. You got to have it up around his chest somewhere.
Yeah. So on his kick return, the one he had before where he caught had the fair catch, I thought he had another 5 or 8 yards if he catches it on the run. So maybe they talked to him about it when he came to the sideline.
Peyton Shoemake hit hard here on the right side, but able to carry that tackler.
There's your pancake block.
Jaden Fuller was pulled for about another 5 or 6 yards after that. It ends up being a pickup of 9, 3rd down and a yard. And it's going to be Shoemake once again. He's got a first down and a whole lot more. Austin Criswell, great blocking up front. And that's going to be a first down all the way to the 24-yard line. And as soon as we get time, I'm going to go down to Clark because ever since he said the offensive line looks like they're ready to go before that last drive, they've just dominated this Paris defensive front. It's Shoemake again, well, except on that one. We get a linebacker blitz coming off the edge there. A nice job there by Jariah Moore, senior linebacker, to stop Shoemake for a loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11. Clark, before that play, just dominant play for this Argyle offensive line over the last drive and a half.
Absolutely, and that was just a pin your ears back blitz. Reggie Ellis has been doing that pretty much the whole game.
2nd down and 11. Fake to Shoemake this time. A quick pass out here to Hayden Stewart. And he's going to be run out of bounds by Lyric Treadwell, but not till he is at the 11-yard line. 14-yard gain and another first down.
Yeah, those blitzes, you know, coaches are going to see that, and all you got to do is send somebody out there in the flat, and you're going to have a ton of room if you got time. But you know, usually you're going to have that running back pick him up because he's coming so hot on that blitz. Oh,
it's caught. It's tipped off of one Argyle receiver, and thankfully the pass was out there toward Ward McCullum, and he tips it. If not, that ball's probably intercepted.
Yep.
He tips it into the hands of Wayne Fritz, who was the outside receiver, and ends up being a 3-yard gain to about the 8.5-yard line.
Yeah, we had a perfect straight line to see it, right? You could see that Paris defender coming right for the ball, too. It was a good thing he tipped it.
Handoff, Shoemake straight ahead. Nick Rubian with a nice block. He's going to be inside the 5. He can get a first down without a touchdown, but he's going to be about a yard short at about the 3.5-yard line. Be third and about a yard and a half here for the Eagles. Clock running, 4:55 to play, second quarter. Paris leading 17-7.
I don't think we kick a field goal here. What do you think?
Third down and 2. It's Shoemake straight ahead, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Peyton Shoemake, 3-yard touchdown run, 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Yeah, and that was one of those plays where when Paris can't sub, those guys get tired and they get them on their heels. And like everybody's been saying so far tonight, once those Argyle offensive linemen decided that they were ready to take control of the game, they've just been pushing the line back, especially when they're tired. It's even easier to push them.
Extra point is good. 4:42 to play in the second quarter. It's now Paris 17, Argyle 14 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Your Argyle Eagles don't show up to a sporting contest, UIL event, or the classroom unprepared. Everything they do has purpose and builds towards the goals and expectations that have been established. As a fiduciary, Slayton Capital Advisors works with clients in a purposeful manner to establish and meet their financial goals. Visit us online to learn more at SlaytonCapital.com or schedule your complimentary consultation at SlaytonCapital.com/Argyle. Slayton Capital, your independent fiduciary advisor and supporter of Argyle ISD. Investment advisory services offered through Slayton Capital Advisors Limited. Slayton Capital Advisors is a registered investment advisor.
Argyle, Texas, home of Eagle Realty, built by a team of agents dedicated to finding you the perfect home. We live here, work here, and love our small town community. We have amazing homes and beautiful ranches, offering residents that unique lifestyle everyone is searching for. Come see us or give us a call at 940-222-2188. We are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. Eagle Realty.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Man, the kickoff there goes over the head of Lyric Treadwell, bounces at the 1, backs up to the 2, and then Little English rolls it into the end zone for the touchback. If that ball stays at the 2, it's a live ball, and I think Argyle would have had it because Mitch, Lyric Treadwell wasn't even going back to pick it up.
In fact, he was about the 5-yard line just looking at it. Yeah, and it was going to be a huge disaster. I wouldn't want to go to the sideline if I'm him, even though it did go in the end zone, because the coaches are going to want to talk to him about it.
Let's get an Argyle drive summary real quickly.
Bill Utterford brings us his drive summary. 8 plays, 48 yards, 2 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock. 3-yard TD by Peyton Shoemake. 2 for 2 on third down. And 2 plays over 10 yards. So starting to get some things clicking a little bit on offense.
Lyric Treadwell moving the pile here. Grant Mirabal makes the stop. And we got an injured Argyle Eagle on the field here. Pick up a 5 to the 30-yard line. It'll leave second down and 5.
Man, Argyle's just got to learn to – it's that first down play, right? You got to shut them down on first down. You can't give them 5 yards, and that just – you know, second down and 5 just gives them too much that they can do.
Let's take us a rapid bet urgent care timeout here. Jaden Scarlett, the injured Argyle Eagle, down on the field. It'll be second down and 5 when we come back. 4:33 to play, second quarter. Paris leading Argyle 17-14 on AEBC Broadcasting.
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Chris Robinson with RFG Wealth Advisory, proud supporters of Argyle Eagle Sports. We are a local wealth management firm located right here in downtown Argyle. Let us help you get on track towards a better financial future. Check us out online at www.rfgwealthadvisory.com. Investment advice offered through RFG Wealth Advisory, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through LPL Financial, a separate entity.
Cycle Center of Denton and BMW Motorcycles of Denton proudly support Argyle Athletics. Cycle Center is your local family-owned and operated power sports store with the best selection of motorcycles, all-terrain vehicles, and side-by-side fun and work machines. Shop the largest parts and accessories showroom in North Texas and experience a factory-trained service department that will support you with the great service to keep your machine running at its best. Cycle Center wants to thank all the Argyle football fans, coaches, and faculty that make Argyle the best school in Texas. Come see why Cycle Center of Denton is called your power sports store with more.
All right, Jaden Scarlett being helped off the field here. Some sort of a leg injury for Jaden, but looked a little more concerning at first. At least he's set up pretty quickly and got off the field, so haven't put any pressure on that left side yet. But Michael Madry also out. He sprained his foot earlier this week, but he should be fine for next week. So that defensive front out there for Argyle right now is going to be Hunter Sandifer, Riley Van Poppel, and Ethan Gonzalez. 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats. 4:15 to play here in this second quarter. Hohenberger under center, hands it off on this left side. Different fullback out there this time. This time it is number 25 running the football. That's Jaquan Caldwell. Dax Rainey comes up to make the stop on Caldwell.
Take a timeout here.
3rd down and 3. If you're Argyle?
Yeah, I would too.
You know, I think maybe the only thing is you could consider that timeout on 3rd and 3 here, but Paris has been averaging well over 3 yards, so then you're just giving them a little more time.
Right.
We'll see.
All right, so they're gonna roll the pocket, right? Little run pass option.
Well, they're going to actually run the option to the right side, and they're going to pitch it, and that's going to be an easy first down.
Yeah.
Out across the 35. Nobody covering the pitch man out there. And that'll be a first down, a 4-yard pickup. Will Ramsey runs him out of bounds, and whoever the running back was over there just decides just to go have a seat.
Okay, so if you notice that, most of their sweeps like that, they're not knocked out of bounds. They step out of bounds.
Yeah, they just run out of bounds. That was Jaden Fuller, who plays a lot on defense, and what he did, he just ran out of bounds and went straight to the bench, took his helmet off, sit down. Like, I don't think a coach told him to come out or anything. 1st and 10 from their own 36 now. And running straight ahead this time. And picking up another 4 yards. 5 yards for Paris is, I'm not sure who's getting up off the bottom of the pile there for the Wildcats. That's Lyric Treadwell. Be 2nd and 5.
So you got to hold them on this drive, right? You can't let them score before half. Argyle starts with the ball, start the second half. So, man, you got to stiffen right here.
Clock running with 2:55 to play, and that's the only, if you're a Paris fan, that's a negative, as you huddle up before every play and take a little extra time. 2nd down and 5, and it's going to be handoff to Young, the wingback.
Stringing out.
Around the left side. He's being strung out all the way to the sideline. Now he's going to cut it back inside, but Devin Owen, the sophomore, is going to hammer him. Dax Rainey comes in to help clean up at the 40-yard line. That's a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Stop your clock right here. They can run it down to about 2 minutes. Argyle still has 3 timeouts. You got to get a stop here. You get the stop here, then for sure you burn your first timeout.
I think with the speed of the Argyle offense, the way they were in play so quickly, that I think as long as you got a minute and a half or so still left, you don't want to take a chance to get Paris any extra time.
No, and Argyle definitely has the deep ball threat more than Paris does, even though Paris is the one that scored on the long pass tonight. But Argyle consistently can pull that play off.
3rd and 6 from the 40-yard line. It's Lyric Treadwell running right this time. Gonzo chasing after him. And he's going to get a few yards, but he's going to be run out of bounds.
Timeout, they called it.
Looks like maybe Jaquan Felton over there, Devin Owen.
Man, they may go for it here.
Yeah, they're close to a first down. It's they get to the 45-yard line. Looked like he didn't have anything over there and ends up picking up 5 yards to leave a 4th and 1. And
I don't know. If I'm them, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, so, you know, it's one of those kind of things that Argyle really, well, I guess both teams have a little something to lose. If Argyle were to lose this game, and I believe if Kaufman beats Melissa, then we've got a 3-way tie for second between Paris, Kaufman, and Argyle.
Paris would
so
have
then I'm not sure, and then I get, well, yeah, Paris would have the advantage.
Yep.
They'd have second. So there's those possibilities.
Well, no, they wouldn't, because Kaufman beat Paris.
Well, that's what I was trying to remember.
And then Argyle beat Kaufman, and Paris would beat Argyle, so you'd have a flip, right? and you could end up in 4th place. But it's not going to happen. I mean, Argyle wears teams down in the second half, right? Argyle's coaches make great adjustments. I think they're going to go for it. They're probably going to do their little dive play right here where they scored the 1 touchdown. So,
by the way, Paris beat Kaufman 35-21. I thought so. That was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
worst Argyle could really do would be third place.
But so Paris got more to play for here. And so using that, you're what you were talking about there. Then if I'm Paris, I'm going for it.
I am too. And they're gonna Argyle's gonna have to load the box, and you hope they don't pull it and sweep right here. But
4th and a yard for Paris. Hohenberger hands it off straight ahead, and he is going to have a first down.
Yep.
And bouncing off tacklers and inside Argyle territory to the 49-yard line. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage and ends up picking up 6 yards for a Paris first down.
So you wonder if Argyle hadn't called timeout, were they going to go for it? Because they had no timeouts to discuss it, right? So they're just going to have to run up to the line of scrimmage and snap it.
Minute 30 to play. Clock running. Paris not in a huge hurry. The carry and Robinson goes out wide right. Number 13, Hohenberger under center. Play action. He's going to throw. He's under pressure. Missed a holding call there, and he's going to throw it out of bounds.
Oh, no.
And then you get that flag. He misses the holding, but he certainly doesn't miss the roughing the quarterback.
Well, that
personal foul.
You don't need
roughing
to do
the
it.
passer on number 15 of the
No,
defense.
you didn't. Not at all.
15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
And it was a legitimate penalty. And the reason the fans here are booing is because of the missed holding call, not necessarily because it wasn't a roughing the passer.
Okay, and that's a big penalty, right? That's 15 yards. That's all they need is another couple of plays, and they're in field goal range right there. And you had them stopped on an incomplete pass. There's just no reason to do it. But you know what? They're kids out there, right? They're all hustling. They all want to get in the game, make a big play. They all want to hit somebody, and it's just kind of a hustle penalty that they'll learn not to do.
Well, and I don't care if you're a freshman or 10-year veteran in the NFL. When you get a chance to hit a quarterback, you just start salivating. I don't know what it is
right
about
here.
it. Like right there, yeah. Carson Shaw hits Hohenberger just as he throws the football, and that is incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line now of Argyle, by the way. 1:08 to play here before the half. Paris leading 17-14.
Yeah, so with 1:08, Paris realizes they're going to have to hit a decent play, right? Their field goal, what do you think their long field goal could be? 30 yards maybe?
Yeah, maybe 30 to 35. Hey, Clark, we'll go down to Clark here and see any wind at all down. The flags are moving a little bit, but any help from the wind if a field goal was attempted?
No, actually it's going across the field.
So there you go. Yeah, I'd say maybe 35 would be max. And here's a toss on the option. And Lyric Treadwell in all sorts of trouble back there. And he's going to be tackled for a huge loss all the way back to the 43-yard line. Dax Rainey and Carson Shaw combined to make the stop. And it will be a third down and 19 here for the Paris Wildcats. Clock running.
Yeah, they're going to run it out now, I would think.
40 seconds to play here.
They'll probably take a shot down the field right here, right?
Hohenberger under center. Now he'll check the sideline. Play clock still at 10. They're going to let it run all the way down. They might even
take a penalty here.
Yeah,
they're going to
take a timeout.
They don't have one, do they?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought they used.
And he will take a timeout with 17 seconds. And we'll take a quick timeout as well. 17 seconds to play before the half. 17-14. Paris leads Argyle. We'll back to finish up this first half in just a moment on AEBC Broadcasting.
Rapid Med Urgent Care provides you and your family with personalized minor emergency care and primary care, checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapid Med Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
Hey Argyle folks, get 100% employee pricing on a new Ford, Dodge, Jeep, or Nissan at Waxahachie Autoplex. Owners Wes and Lisa Spence are proud parents of Argyle state champion Blake Spence, now at Texas Tech. Wes doesn't play games with his sales staff. In fact, he'll deliver the car and sign the paperwork on your kitchen table. Tell Wes you heard about it from us. Great selection, service, and price. That's what Waxahachie Autoplex is all about.
Larry Treadwell running right this time on 3rd down and 19. He is going to be dropped. Pickup of about 11 that time for Treadwell, but it'll leave 4th down here for Paris, and the clock was run out, and that's going to do it for our first half here on senior night at Eagle Stadium. And yeah, that's see if you can get with Coach Rogers and just ask him his thoughts on the first half. And Clark's got him right now.
All right, Coach, very, very hard-fought first half. You find yourself down by 3 at halftime. What are your thoughts?
Well, we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot about 5 or 6 times right there, offensively and defensively. And we just need to clean that up, and I think we're fine. We got a good plan offensively, and we just need to execute and get some points on the board and give the defense some time on the sidelines.
All right, good luck, Coach.
All right, thanks to NWC General Construction for that halftime chat with head coach Todd Rogers. Paris leading Argyle 17-14 at halftime. We've got the Lord Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show on the way. Our player spotlight with senior cornerback Cade Moore. We might get a visit with former Argyle running back and current Dallas Cowboy Nick Ralston.
He's coming.
And we think he's coming.
I got him.
If not, we got some out-of-town scoreboard with Stephen Bartolotta. Stats and sounds from the first half and the Rapid Med keys to the second half all coming up here on the Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show here on AEBC Broadcasting. Paris leading Argyle 17-14 at halftime here at Senior Night. Back in a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
I am Jolette Ryan with the North Texas team, now powered by Compass Realty. I've been providing my clients, friends, neighbors with premier real estate services in Argyle for over 18 years. I am dedicated to providing my clients with a more powerful service and even more powerful results. We are working together to create a personal experience to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call us today if you have any real estate needs. We are proud to be part of the Argyle family, and go Eagles.
407 Barbecue is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles. Named the very best barbecue in all of DFW several times over, 407 Barbecue offers an array of award-winning smoked meats, including mouth-watering brisket and rib. If you're brave enough, try to tackle on your own Spudzilla. No plate is complete without one of their world-famous sides either. And don't get out the door until you round out your trip with a bowl of Grandma's Banana Pudding. 407 Barbecue is family-owned and operated by your neighbors right here in Argyle. See their menu and catering options online at 407bbq.com or see for yourself at I-35W exit 407. 407 Barbecue.
Hey there, Brian Knatzer here of the Brian Knatzer team, powered by Cardinal Financial. Did you know that long-term fixed rates are still near their 50-year lows? Don't miss out. They won't last long. Reach out to me and my team today for a free mortgage consult. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or refinance a home, let the Brian Knatzer team be your guide. You can apply online at thebrianknatzerteam.com or give us a call at 972-777-LOAN. Again, that number is 972-777-5626.
NWC General Construction. It's about trust. When you hire a contractor, especially after a hailstorm, you'd better hire one who you can trust. NWC General Construction is that company. We've got a 40-year history. NWC is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor and a member of GAF's exclusive President's Club. We do roofing, gutters, painting, siding, windows, fencing, and more at a fair price. Please visit our website at nwcgeneralconstruction.com or call us at 214-989-ROOF.
Hi Eagles, this is Rebel and Piper Mickenheim. Our family owns Chard Pool and Patio. As our town grows, Chard continues to value community and hometown pride. We want to know your name and hear about your kids. Chard is a family-owned and operated pool company devoted to customer service and complete customer satisfaction. We specialize in pool design and pool renovations. Ready to get started on your backyard oasis? Contact Chard Pool and Patio today.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
Welcome back to Eagle Stadium. Senior night here tonight at Argyle High School. We are at the half here in the middle of the Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group halftime show. Paris leading Argyle 17-14 here at halftime. We mentioned we might have Nick Ralston in the booth, and we do have Nick Ralston in the booth. Former Argyle great and now current number 46 for your Dallas Cowboys, Nick Ralston, is here in the booth with us. And we're going to have a little chit-chat here with Nick during the Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Real Estate Group halftime show. And Mitch, I'll let you take this away.
All right. Nick, great to have you here, man. It's exciting as an Argyle fan to watch in the NFL, and even more exciting because you're on the Cowboys, right? Because we're all big Cowboys fans around here. And so tell me about it. Tell me what so you played at a high school that was a pretty high-level high school, right? I mean, everybody was very competent in what they did, and then same thing in college, and now the NFL. Bigger jump from high school to college or college to pro? What was the bigger jump?
I mean, the speed of the game definitely in NFL is a lot faster than college, but I'd say it's probably a bigger jump from high school to college. But I mean, getting out there and playing in the NFL, it's a surreal experience. But I definitely say that jump from high school because the kids are so much bigger in college. People are big in college and they're big in the NFL, but definitely the speed of the game from high school to college was the biggest difference.
So you played in a state championship and won a state championship in Jerry World, right? And now that's where all the home games are. Same atmosphere. I mean, I know it's a thrill in high school, right? But for sure, the NFL. So what's the difference of the atmosphere when you're on the field at Jerry World?
There's a lot more people in the stands. I think when we played
that's for sure.
in the state championship, there's probably like 30,000. But there's been times these past couple home games where there's 110,000 people in there. And, I've never, in college, I never, realized how loud 110,000 people. We played in front of maybe 60 or 70, but I remember maybe during the Giants game, the crowd started roaring. I was like, man, this is loud. Your ears start ringing. You have a headache after the game. But I have so much blood, sweat, and tears in AT&T Stadium. And I'm just blessed, to be where I am.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a lot of hard work. It's a tribute to you and how much work you've put into it. So walk us through a normal day with the Cowboys, right? A normal practice day during the week. What time does it start? How long are you all at the Star? What all do you do while you're there? Walk us through a day if you can.
So Monday after the game, we come in, we watch the film, we run lift. Tuesday's an off day. Wednesday, we'll have our first practice of the week. It's usually just in helmets and shells, but got to get there by about 6. Have about 4 hours of meetings starting at 7:30 to about 11:30, and practice for about 2 hours. And then we have meetings afterwards. We get done about 5 o'clock. And then same thing on Thursday, but it's full pads. And Friday we have a jog through and a little recovery session. Saturday we have a short little practice, and then Sunday we play.
So I guess one of the bigger differences is all the time you spend in the meetings, right? I guess where you have running back meetings, you have offense meetings. What are the different meetings?
You'll have a team meeting starting off, then you'll go into for me, offensive meetings, and then you'll have positional meetings, and you'll have special teams meetings, and then kind of the same process after practice. There's no school or anything, so it's, football for about 10 hours a day.
Right.
Blake Jones, I don't know if we've ever met, but I was always a big fan of yours up here, so I got a few questions for you. While we're on the topic of the Cowboys, did you watch Hard Knocks?
I watched a little bit of it, but it was, I've seen it, and I live it. So, I mean, I didn't really care to watch it because, I didn't want them to say anything bad about me. So I just, stayed away.
We wanted more Nick.
Yeah,
we kept saying, I'm watching Spencer. We want more Nick.
Yeah, you had a few cameos in there. So growing up here in Argyle, obviously a small town feel, especially when you were here a few years ago. What was your first moment, I guess, in college where you felt like, man, I'm not at home anymore?
Well, my first day at Arizona State, I graduated high school early, and my first day there, I lose my keys to my room, and then I think the next day my car gets towed, And right then I'm like, mom and dad aren't
Yeah.
here for me anymore. I gotta make big boy decisions. But actually, my first workout at Arizona State, I'm coming off that 54 carry performance in December, so my body's beat up, and we're working out like 2 weeks later. We're doing a run, and I pass out during the run just because I'm so out of shape and just beat up. But yeah, so I pass out like during the run. I can't even like walk or anything. They kind of like drag me off, and I was like, man, is this football thing really what I want to do? But I did well,
Yeah.
after that.
I would say so. Just got a couple more for you. Give me your favorite Argyle football moment.
Yeah.
Like when you think back on Argyle football, is there a game? Is there a carry? What comes back to your mind?
What I really remember is how close we were, especially my senior year. We had a lot of talent my junior year, and we won a state championship. But my senior year, we had a really gritty group, really tough group, and I just remember hanging out with with all my friends on the team. We'd have like 10 or 12 people hanging out, and such good times, such good friends. I ain't seen some of them in so long, but I can see them and all the memories come back, and it's like time never passed. But definitely winning a state championship, but the camaraderie and the brotherhood and the culture that we created.
Yeah.
Here at Argyle, we're culture champions, and that's really what I remember.
My answer was the Kennedale playoff game.
Yeah.
Where I think Argyle was down 17 or 21 there in the fourth quarter, and just seeing anytime you got the football, you took off for the sideline and scored. So when I think of Nick Ralston, I think of Kennedale over there. I think of Mesquite, Kenny.
Yeah.
And that was a huge
Handy,
game.
right?
Yeah. Clark, do you have any questions for?
I do. Nick, because you were running back extraordinaire, plus you were a linebacker, which not very many people remember about you in high school. Now, when you went to Arizona State, initially you were a linebacker, then you were a running back, and then they kind of moved you back to line, and then let's put him back over here. And then when you go to the Raging Cajuns, you're utilized mainly as a tight end, but they really kind of used you as an H-back or a lead blocker in a lot of their running scheme. All those changes throughout college, does that hurt you or help you at the professional level?
Personally, I think it helped me. When you play a bunch of different positions on different sides of the ball, you kind of develop a pretty vast skill set. And I think, that's helped me play special teams in the NFL, just everything from blocking, tackling, understanding schemes. Some people might say, a jack of all trades, master of none, but, I've just developed so many different skills, and I've got such a unique perspective, and I think that's one of the reasons that I'm playing in the NFL.
Okay, senior year in high school, how much did you weigh?
Man, I was probably about 225-ish. I was a little chubbier than I am now, though.
Senior year in college?
Senior year in college, shoot, 250.
And now?
I'm about 240, about 245, but I'm a lot leaner than I was, in the past couple of years.
Did you ask Jerry if you could have 22?
No.
You did?
That's Emmett
Fullback
Smith.
needs 44.
Give us some scoop. What's McCarthy like? Is Zeke crazy? What can you tell us about some of the
y'all
Cowboys?
can watch Hard Knocks for that.
Okay, you're not gonna spill any secrets.
No, man, I'm a team player.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Toughest guy to go up against, like in training camp, full pads when you're all going full speed. Who's the one guy you don't want to have to go up and block?
I'm not really scared of anybody.
Yeah. Who's the toughest?
Good answer.
I mean, they're all big. Everybody hits hard. Micah Parsons is hard to block.
Yeah, I can see that.
Keanu Neal, number 42, he's a thumper.
LVE.
Yeah, he's a big dude too.
Yeah.
I just tell myself I can run through anything. So.
Well, yeah, and you look like you have. Did you really break 3 face masks in training camp?
I did the first practice. I mean, there's big collisions, in the NFL.
Jerry cheaping out on the equipment or something?
No, I just hit people hard.
Yeah.
Have you had a welcome to the NFL moment, maybe on a kickoff or something like that?
No, because I try to be the hammer, not the nail.
Yeah. It looks like it, at least on TV. I've got one final question if we're all done here, and it's something I ask all the Argyle kids, and it's what is your favorite Coach Rogers saying? Now, he's got a lot of country quips and weird analogies that he'll use to deliver his message. Does anything stick out at you? The tryptophan is popular. Go to Home Depot, build a bridge, and get over it. That's popular.
And I'm not going to lie. I've had so many hits to the head that I can barely remember high school.
Okay.
No, I just remember, the kind of leader he was, and how he ran things, and how much we loved to play for him. That's really kind of what I remember.
That's awesome.
I want to finish with this one because there's people out there listening. There's probably some young men out there listening, maybe some kids. I know you're a humble dude and whatever else, but we've all, I think everybody probably standing in this room at one point in time wanted to play in the NFL and probably for their favorite team. And so after you hung up the phone, when you got a call saying, we want you to be a free agent with the Dallas Cowboys, and that's a team you grew up watching. And be honest, you hang up that phone, you start doing a little flash dance, giddy dance, or I mean, because you finally made it. The NFL came calling, and not just the NFL, but the Dallas Cowboys.
The first thing I did was actually, I left my house and I started walking, and I was just praying. I was just thanking God for, how faithful He'd been to me, because it'd been. I have such a crazy, long, hard journey with so many unexpected turns and so much letdown, and even after college with COVID hitting, I had to train for another year, and the first thing I did was I walked alone down by Lake Travis, and I was just thanking God, and it's been such a crazy journey, but hopefully my story can inspire a lot of these young kids here in Argyle, that if they truly pursue their dreams and work as hard as they can, that dreams do come true. I put in so much work, and I was consistent, and I've just seen God's grace and His miracles this past, ever since I left high school. Didn't have the college career that I expected, dealt with so many injuries, dealt with coaching changes, transferred schools, so many things didn't go my way, but I just kept going along that path, and I had a chance to quit when COVID happened, but I told myself that I could do it, and trained 6 hours a day for like 9 months, and got my opportunity after pro day. And when I got that call, I really, some people would expect me jumping up and down for joy, but I was just really just sitting there just thanking God for how good he had been to me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, you have no idea how many fans you have rooting for you.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate that.
And it's a testament to your hard work, man. I mean, everybody's seen it, right? Anybody that's followed your career, anybody that saw you in high school knew how hard you worked, right? I mean, like you said, the 54 carries, not everybody can do that, right? Man. So, just congratulations. Keep that same attitude that you got. Keep on pushing, because I want to keep cheering for you for the Cowboys or wherever you are, right? If you end up somewhere else, you'll still have the same number of fans. It's just great watching you on the Cowboys.
It is, man. It's a blessing. There's no better team than the Dallas Cowboys.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, and I don't have a custom Lombardo suit, but I got 2 free Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Yes,
hey, how about
there
that?
you go. So, appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us tonight, Nick. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Former Argyle running back Nick Ralston, now a member of the Dallas Cowboys, joining us here on the Lori Jacobson of the Legacy Group halftime show. We'll take a quick time out here, and we'll come back and continue this halftime show. Paris leading Argyle at the half, 17-14 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Joe and Tina Bartram with LHM Financial, formerly known in the Eagle community as CNN Mortgage. We're a privately owned mortgage lender since 1998, offering home financing options for your family needs. LHM Financial is a proud sponsor of the Argyle Eagles and an active member in the community. So mention this ad and receive $500 towards the cost of your appraisal when we do your financing on your next home. Give me a call at 817-601-7800. If you have dreams, we have solutions. LHM is licensed by the Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. LHM NMLS is 184530. Joe Bartram's NMLS is 1010. 778. Go Eagles!
Are you living with pain from workouts, sports injuries, or just plain hard work? U Cryo and Recovery is the cryotherapy and IV infusion studio lounge that brings fast relief from pain and sore muscles. Our popular Class 4 laser therapy and IV infusions are highly effective. You recover faster with less inflammation. Schedule your appointment today at ucrio-usa.com or call 940-218-4016.
Welcome into the Lori Jacobson and DFW Legacy Real Estate Group. And got a few minutes left here in halftime. Argyle trailing here on senior night in 2021. The Paris Wildcats 17, your Argyle Eagles 14. Special thanks again to Nick Ralston for stopping in and giving us a few minutes of his time. Current Dallas Cowboy Nick Ralston and former Argyle Eagle Nick Ralston. And really cool to chat to an NFL guy straight from Argyle. And thanks again for his time. While we have a few minutes here, let's get to this week's Player Spotlight with Argyle cornerback senior Cade Moore. All right, it's time now for the Player Spotlight segment this week. And this is brought to you by Gillette Ryan and the North Texas team Real Estate. And I'm seated with Argyle cornerback Cade Moore. Hey, Cade, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. How's school?
It's going pretty good. Got a couple tough classes trying to get ready for college, but that's about it.
So you just put them off until senior year. Now, why would you do that to yourself?
I've challenged myself most of high school, but just trying to get those last few college credits before college.
Yeah, I guess better now than in college when you're...
That's what I think.
Probably staying up late.
Yeah.
You got other things going on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so college plans yet?
I'm planning on going to Texas A&M.
Okay, I see the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like you're a fan.
I am.
Has that kind of been like a lifelong thing? You've wanted to be an Aggie?
Yeah, my brother and my sister both went there, and they've only had good things to say about it, so it's just kind of what I've wanted to do growing up.
Very cool. Major, you know yet?
I think I want to do mechanical engineering or automotive engineering and design cars ultimately.
Cool.
That's a dream of mine.
So has that kind of been like what you've wanted to be when you grew up? Have you always wanted to build cars?
Not really. It's kind of just been something that I've gotten into recently. I really had no idea growing up what I wanted to be yet.
Really?
Really.
You're just like,
whatever. Just wherever it takes me.
Live by the moment?
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so moving on to football. Just curious, as a fan, is getting an interception as cool as it looks?
I would say it is. It's a pretty good feeling because, you don't get them too often, so it's kind of like it never gets old, doesn't happen too much, so I'd say it's a pretty good feeling.
Well, for you, it happens, more than most. You got 4 already this year, which is pretty sweet, including back-to-back games, so you're on your little Trayvon Diggs streak over there at corner. But of the 4 this year, do you have a favorite?
Probably the Salina game, just because how big a game that is and how fun it is to play them and how big of a rivalry it is.
Yeah, really cool. You haven't scored yet, have you, pick 6?
No, I haven't gotten the chance to even run with one yet.
Okay.
So hopefully I'll get to do that soon.
So it was like Tate Thompson, showboating a little bit. That he scored before you.
A little bit.
That's funny.
He had 2 in the same game.
I know. That's crazy. All right, so you come off the win against Kaufman, which I think meant a little more than most years because of the whole 7-on-7 thing where they beat you.
For sure.
And I don't think they were very nice about it. So what was last Friday like when you finally knew you guys had it in hand?
Yeah, I mean, especially for the DBs, we kind of had a chip on our shoulder losing that game like that, and then, the way that all went down with it. But, yeah, I mean, we just did our thing, trusted our teammates, and read our keys, and had a pretty good game, I thought.
It helps having a defensive line out there.
Oh, yeah,
that's a
they're
huge
amazing.
difference between 7 and 7.
Amazing D-line. Helps a ton.
So I've heard that some weeks you'll get a reward based on, I think Salina, you got donuts for the shutout.
Mm-hmm.
There have been a couple others. Was there one last week?
Not last week. Salina was the big one, but I didn't get the donuts because I had the ACT the next morning.
Oh,
so
no.
I missed out on that one.
Dang it.
Yeah.
What about this week? Anything lined up for this week for Paris?
Not really. I mean, it's a wing T team, so
okay.
Play the run pretty heavy, and then try not to give anything up deep.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Who has the aux cord in the locker room?
Right now, it's usually Dom and Devin most of the time.
Okay. How are their DJ skills?
They're all right. It changes day to day depending on the mood. Sometimes, like today, we walked in and had Christmas music playing.
Okay.
So it changes a whole lot.
It's
fun though.
We all need to chill on Christmas.
Yeah,
because I'm already seeing Christmas lights up. It's not even
November
Thanksgiving.
2nd.
I know.
Yeah.
I think the deadline is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I would say you have to get through Thanksgiving before you start doing all that.
But yeah, just seeing Christmas lights, that's crazy to me. And that's like a new development, I feel like.
Yeah, more people are starting to do it.
How long have you been in Argyle?
I've been in Argyle my whole life. My parents have lived here 32 years. So all my siblings grew up here, and I'm the last one. But I've been here my whole life.
Wow, so your parents were kind of here when the school was built and
Basically.
the football program was created? Wow, that's a really long time. What's been your favorite part growing up here?
Ooh, I don't know if I can really pick a favorite. I guess just playing football and playing with some of the guys in first, second grade, and then getting to play with them senior year, like Grant, Ethan, Sheridan, all those guys, getting to play with them every single year.
Yeah, it's cool. You're like the, curator or something. Like anybody that's ever come through here, you've known when they got here and what it was like. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Do you work?
I had a summer job at the high school doing groundskeeping, but not during the season.
If you had to work anywhere, where would it be?
I want to work at a really nice golf course.
Yeah.
Good tips and free golf.
Free golf. There it is. Okay. What's the smallest thing you're afraid of?
The smallest thing?
Is it like an insect?
Probably spiders. I don't know why. I don't mind snakes or any of that, but
really,
for some reason, just spiders. Just because how fast they are. You never know where they're at.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a rainy day. Do you like playing football in the rain?
I kind of like the feel of it. Just, everything feels cooler when you're doing it in the rain.
Yeah.
So it kind of just gives you an edge like that. But, I mean, people can't throw the ball as well when you're in the rain. So that could go either way. If people still want to throw it, better chance of getting a pick. If they don't want to throw it, not as much.
What about
fun.
Making a tackle and you just kind of slide a little bit extra?
Oh, yeah, that's super fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we learned last week that the offense can't wear sleeves because of fumbles.
Yeah.
Can the defense wear sleeves?
We
if it's
can,
cold?
but a lot of people choose not to. I think kind of just a tough confidence thing.
Yeah, so Peyton Shoemake said that they can't wear sleeves because of carrying the football.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, we're all going to think that you're so tough because...
Yeah, exactly.
But the defense is actually tough because you could wear sleeves if you wanted to. Okay. All right, the defenders are the real tough guys out there. All right, I made a note of that. What's your favorite Coach Rogers saying?
My favorite one is the one that'll always stick with me is go to Home Depot, get some wood, build a bridge, and get over it. That one, and don't bring a knife to a gunfight. That's more just a generic saying, though. The Coach Rogers one is the Home Depot one. That's probably my favorite.
Has he ever said either of those to you?
I think I've gotten the Home Depot one a time or two.
Okay, now what did you do to deserve that? Because I never know how it comes up.
You'll mess up and do something wrong, and he'll yell at you, and then he'll kind of just notice that you're kind of down about it and a little frustrated, and he'll just say that, kind of just like a forget about it. It's just his way of saying it.
But instead of saying forget about it or move on.
Oh, he always just has something, some weird quote that comes out of nowhere.
Right. That's really funny. The second one, how does that come up?
Usually we'll have meetings on game days back here during our athletic period, and he'll use that a lot.
Okay.
Just to get us prepared and be ready.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny. All right. Final question for you: IHOP or Waffle House?
If I had to pick one, definitely Waffle House. The environment at Waffle House is always crazy. There's always something going on there.
It is wild, yeah. You never know what you're going to get.
That's my favorite part about it.
Are you not a breakfast food guy?
No, I love breakfast. I just don't really find myself eating there too often.
Okay.
But I would definitely say Waffle House.
Where are you going for breakfast? Like, what's your spot?
Love Chick-fil-A breakfast is a staple. Everyone loves Chick-fil-A breakfast.
Especially the one on 407.
And then the place called Mama's in Justin. That place is really good. And then I like home breakfast a lot too.
Yeah.
Just for my parents.
Yeah.
Never gets old.
You can stock up.
Yeah.
My pandemic invention, I guess, was to get cinnamon rolls and put them in a waffle maker.
I've seen that.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You better buy a lot because they they shrink and then you just want like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Cade, good to get to meet you a little bit. I expect another interception. You know, you're at the rate of one a game, so just like Trayvon Diggs.
Hope so.
Paris doesn't throw a lot, so you may have to. Your
we'll
chances
see.
will be limited.
We'll see.
But best of luck the rest of the year, and
Thank you.
let's get you another state ring.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was this week's Player Spotlight segment with Argyle cornerback Cade Moore. Thanks again to Cade for his time. This is the halftime show brought to you by Lloyd Jacobson and the Legacy Real Estate Group. And Argyle trails by 3 to Paris, 17-14. This is senior night in Argyle, so halftime festivities are a little long tonight, but they're just wrapping up. So just a few more minutes left in halftime. And here on the other side of this the commercial break, Kenny will wrap up some of the first half stats and sounds. This is Eagles football brought to you by the Argyle Eagles Booster Club.
This is Dr. Mykel Pace. There's a reason why so many dentists in our area refer their patients to Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery for implant or wisdom tooth care, and that's trust. As your oral surgeons, we work closely with other dental professionals to create a dental healthcare team to make sure patients get the right treatment in just the right way. That's what dentists in our area have come to expect from Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery, and it's what patients can depend on. See us online at ntfos.com or call us at 972-371-0125.
The Real Estate Station, owned by Dave and Kathy Salisbury, Argyle residents and proud Eagle parents. The Real Estate Station has been in Argyle since 1986, buying, selling, and renting to thousands of happy clients. We are proud and honored to be the Argyle ISD designated real estate office and look forward to helping Argyle ISD build its future because our success comes from our school's success. We've been proud district supporters for over 15 years. We were the first real estate office in Argyle and we're here to stay. The Real Estate Station. We love supporting Argyle schools. Go Eagles.
Howdy folks, Marty B here, looking for a place to escape the everyday? Folks, come out to Marty B's and experience the spirit of the Texas Hill Country. Whether you're planning your next event, birthday celebration, or just looking for a place to connect with your friends and family, come out to see us and enjoy amazing food, amazing live music, and amazing service. Check out our website at martybsplace.com and come experience amazing with all of us at Marty B's. Go Eagles!
Lamar National Bank offers checking, savings, money market accounts, and loans to businesses and consumers. Whether you like doing business face-to-face or talking to a real person over the phone, Lamar National Bank is the local bank that can best serve you because their bankers live, work, and play in the markets they serve. Go see Terry King at his Northlake branch or call 972-318-1060 to see that at Lamar National Bank, it's relationship banking at its best. Lamar National Bank, NMLS number 243049, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back after the long halftime. They come back and get back to play rather quickly.
There's a game?
Yeah. Wayne Fritz with a fair catch here for Argyle. The Eagles will take it 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line, their own 27. Jet Copeland at quarterback. He's going to hand off straight ahead. That is Landon Ferris, and he's going to have a first down. He's going to have more than that out across the 40 to the 43-yard line, 44. We'll mark him down. 17-yard gain. Nice blocking out front by the center, Nash Kruger. 1st and 10, Eagles at their own 44. We'll set up that Argyle offense for you here in just a moment, as well as the Paris defense here as we get going in the second half. And Copeland's got it once again. He'll play action this time, and stopping is Hayden Stewart at the 45-yard line. Stiff arms a man and run out of bounds at the 41. Lyric Treadwell runs him out of bounds. A 14-yard pickup into Paris territory at the 42. Jet Copeland is the quarterback. In that first half, he was 5 out of 9 for 56 yards and a touchdown. 2 receivers left, 1 right this time. The Eagles moving quickly, trailing 17-14 to Paris. And now it's Landon Ferris again straight ahead, and Trent Tennant fights off his block, and he's able to make the stop after only a couple of yards that time for Landon Ferris. That's who's starting at running back here in this second half. Up front, Nash Kruger's the center. Nick Rubian and Austin Criswell the guards. Sheridan Wilson and Dominic Reed are the tackles. Wayne Pritz and Hayden Stewart, the wideouts. The slot man is Ward McCullum, and Riley Van Poppel starting this second half as the tight end. On 2nd down and 8, Eagles at the Paris 40-yard line now. Ferris running left. This time he's going to get the corner. 35-30, first down. And then a couple of Wildcats going to run him down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line to Carrion Robinson. Making the stop that time for Paris.
Yeah.
17-yard gain that time.
Majority of the yards have been between the tackles. That time they swept it out wide and had some big yards. They're also setting it up for the QB keeper right there. Did you notice how much room he had if he'd pulled it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I imagine they're setting that up.
Instead, they're just going to give it to Ferris once again, running behind Nash Kruger and Riley Van Poppel. I believe we've got a flag down. Pickup was going to be about 3 yards that time. We'll get the call here from the official.
Offside on number 32 of the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That number 32 is Jariah Moore, who's been in the backfield a few times tonight, so maybe that's how he was getting back there. He was offsides.
So a great matchup to watch is Lyric Treadwell for Paris and Hayden Stewart. Those guys, every time Hayden catches it, there's some serious contact on each side, so watch them. That'll be fun to watch the second half.
And probably some jawing going on.
Oh, there's no doubt. Here we go again. Watch.
And it's out to Stewart this time, and a nice block by McCollum, who's out there. And he breaks a tackle at the 5, trying to get to the end zone. It's Hayden Stewart, and he is in for the Argyle touchdown. Great run by Hayden Stewart after the catch. A 19-yard touchdown. Jet Copeland to Hayden Stewart. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
And did you see the shake that he had, right? He caught it. He only had a couple of yards, put a couple of moves on, broke a tackle, and was just determined to get to the end zone, dove, got in, and Argyle finally takes the lead in this game.
Well, there are some fired-up guys over here on the sideline. Austin Criswell over here trying to fire up the crowd as he comes off the field.
Nash Kruger, man, he's been bulldozing people, and he is really hyped right now.
Caden Dodson's extra point is good. 10-11 to play in the third quarter. Argyle strikes first in this second half. Eagles now leading Paris 21-17 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting. As we'll now talk a little bit about the Argyle defense here as they get set to come out on the field. The starting defensive front, Michael Madry, is out tonight. So we've got a few different guys coming in from time to time, but Ethan Gonzalez out there, Jaden Scarlett might check back in, actually. He was injured in that first half. We'll see. We've seen Hunter Sandifer out there quite a bit tonight as well, and Riley Van Poppel. The corners are Jamel Felton and Caden Moore. Linebackers, Carson Shaw, Grant Mirabal, and Devin Owen. And the safeties, Will Ramsey, Jacob Robinson, and Dax Harani. And I believe we have a drive summary, don't we, there, Mitchy Poot?
Working on that.
Working on the drive summary. We'll talk a little bit more about these stats in from the first half. Peyton Shoemake was 8 carries, 54 yards in that first half. Landon Ferris was 8 for 44, but that was before that last drive. Receiving, leading the way for Argyle, Wayne Pritz 2 for 14 and a touchdown. Riley Van Poppel had 1 for 18. Hayden Stewart, Ward McCollum each had 1 catch in that first half, but we've added to that here on this first drive. And here's Dodson's kickoff. It's going to go over Lyric Treadwell's head and a yard deep into the end zone for the touchback. And now we'll get
let's do it now.
That Mitchy Poo drive summary.
All right, let's go. So this was brought to us by Lamar National Bank. Argyle finally takes the lead second half. 5 plays, 73 yards, just a minute 49 off the clock. 19-yard TD pass to Stewart, which was pure want to getting in the end zone right there. And it was awesome to watch, man. I'm telling you, you get him the ball, he's got the speed, he's got the hands, he's got the moves. Super exciting to watch, and that was a showcase of his talent right there.
Paris comes out here, and Jaden Scarlett is back in at nose guard for Argyle. Running left this time is Jateus Young, but Devin Owen, the sophomore linebacker, in the backfield to drop him. Second tackle for a loss tonight for Devin Owen, a loss of 4 to be second down and 14. Hey, let's go down to Clark real quickly. And Clark, it sure seems to be exciting. What's the Chick-fil-A 407 mood on the sideline down there?
You know, I have dogged this team in the past for not showing their emotion and getting all jacked up on the sidelines, but let me tell you what, they are jacked up now, and the offensive line is leading the way, and heading up that charge is, even though he's not playing tonight, is Wes Tucker.
Lyric Treadwell running right this time. Cuts it back inside. There's a flag down. Grant Mirabal makes the stop after a pickup of about 6. 2 flags actually down back at the 21-yard line.
Okay, so let's talk about the 2 flags. You want to? How many times have we seen that, right? We had the 2 all the way on the other side. We had 2 on the targeting. We got 2 right here.
You're supposed to be watching different places, right?
Yeah, that's my concern. I mean, I guess it kind of, adds a little justification that it really happened, but you don't want two guys watching the same spot because it leaves a big open area. Did they say no flags?
I don't know. We haven't heard anything yet. We're waiting.
Personal foul, chop block on number 61 and 58 of the offense. Half the distance to goal. Replay, second down.
And that may be on Jaden. He's getting cut every single time on the line of scrimmage. So I wonder if that's what it was, but kind of feel Big Mo turning just a little bit, don't you? Momentum going towards the guys in red.
Well, they don't have a 61, so I'm thinking it's 51, Preston Harper, and 58, Satchel Swain. All right, so now it's second down and 25.
Jaden right over the center right now. Yeah.
Two receivers left, one right for Paris. So this is one of those times they kind of get out of that wing T look, and they're going to hand it off, though, straight ahead, and some good running room here for Lyric Treadwell. Nope, I'm sorry, that's not Treadwell. That's big 26 Tedrick Dawson, had the 40-yard touchdown run in the first half. And Will Ramsey, Grant Mirabal makes the stop. It'll be third down and 16 after that 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, so it looked like Jaden was doing more of a stunt. It looked like he was going to cut back over to his left, and they just happened to hit the hole that he was vacating there, and that's where they got their yards.
Paris was 3 of 7 in the first half on third down. It is third down and 16. Play action. Hohenberger. He's got some time. Now he's going to throw it to Treadwell out of the backfield. And hanging on for dear life over there for Argyle. Making that stop is Jamel Felton. And it will be fourth down, and Paris will have to punt the football.
Yeah, and if I'm Paris, I want to get the ball in Treadwell's hands out there in the open like that, right? I mean, the guy's got a lot of moves and a lot of speed, but Argyle did a great job of, not overplaying his moves and made the tackle and held him short, way short.
First 3 and out tonight for this Argyle defense against the Paris Wildcats. Hohenberger to punt it away.
Not bad.
High punt for Luke Hohenberger. It's going to land around midfield and just kind of take a sideways bounce, and Paris will kill it dead there. A 28-yard punt, no return. Argyle will have it first and 10 at the Paris Wildcat 49-yard line with 7:47 to play in the third quarter, and Argyle leading 21-17. Hey, Argyle plays as a team, right? Isn't that the best way to get the job done? Don't you want a team of dentists working on your dental implants or wisdom tooth care? Well, at North Texas Facial and Oral Surgery, a team of dental experts will craft the perfect game plan for your oral health. Visit ntfos.com for dentists you can trust. First and 10 from the 49. Straight ahead this time, Peyton Shoemake's got it. He's got a first down. He's to the 35-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 36, a 13-yard gain that time for Shoemake.
Man, that O-line is just
dominating.
Oh,
absolutely.
My gosh.
First and 10 now. Dominic Reed. Nice blocking on the left side. Shoemake running it right. And he's going to get down to the 20-yard line. A 16-yard gain this time for Shoemake and another first down.
Yeah, some of it is also that conditioning, right? Argyle wears teams down. Some of it's want to, right? They want to play the whole game.
Shoemake, again, straight ahead. More nice blocking. Close to another first down. Austin Criswell, 10 yards downfield with him, blocking his man. And it is another first down right at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, here they go fast, too.
First and goal, just inside the 10. Nice move by Peyton Shoemake in the backfield. He was going to lose about 3 yards, ends up picking up 3 instead to the 7.
Yeah, that's where you had that blitzing linebacker, right? And he's just coming unabated pretty much right there, and he just sidestepped him, got another 5 yards.
Second down and goal, and it's Shoemake running right. This time, I thought he had it.
Yep.
Thought he was going to be able to turn it up inside. Nice job defensively by Trent Tennant, catching him from behind at the 5-yard line, leave third down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, Tennant's made a couple of really nice plays in the last 2 drives. That one right there, he saved a touchdown because there was nobody else between him and the goal line.
Trent Tennant, a 231-pound senior for the Wildcats. Third down and goal from the 5. Argyle's 3 of 5 on third down. Delayed handoff. They're going to throw. Tied in. It's being bobbled, and he drops it. Grant Chaney had a chance for the touchdown, and he bobbled the football and couldn't hang on to it. And then defensively coming up to make the play, linebacker Jaden Fuller got there just in time to knock it away, and it's 4th and goal.
Yeah, and he juggled it 2 or 3 times. I thought he was finally going to get it, and then I kind of got worried that it might get taken away by the defense.
4th down and goal from the 5, and it's going to be Shoemake running left, cuts it inside, but he's not going to get there. He's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line, defensively making that tackle. Nice play there by DeCarrion Robinson, 162-pound senior cornerback, and Argyle's drive. Sometimes it's tough when you got 1st and goal right at the 10-yard line, and the Eagles couldn't punch it in and turn over on downs.
Yeah, and, you know, some of it is they're really trusting their defense right now. They think the defense has kind of stepped up their game, and they're going to make Paris go 98. Are we on the 1 or the 2 down there? I can't 2.
Yeah,
so they're going to make them go 98.
Paris has not scored on their last 3 possessions, and they are backed up to their own 2-yard line. 1st and 10. Toss. Oh, flea flicker.
He's there.
He's he's in duress, and this ball is going to be caught. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, my goodness. Jateus Young was about to have a 98-yard touchdown. He was about 5 yards behind Dax Araney, and the ball goes right through his hands, incomplete.
Yeah, it couldn't have hit him in a worse spot, right?
Right
in the hands, and it was a touchdown. They weren't going to catch him, and what a great call by the Paris coaches. You know, my first thought was they're just going to run the dive play, right, and try and get some yards, get a little comfort zone, but, man, what a great call, and they pulled it off and just couldn't catch it.
2nd down and 10 now from the 2-yard line. Oh, they fumble on the read option, and he just gets out of the end zone. Is Hohenberger, the quarterback. He was running the read option, it looked like there, and couldn't decide whether to give it to the back or not, and ends up fumbling the football, and it just gets out of the end zone. It's going to be 3rd down and about 11 now from the 1.
Yeah, and the funny thing about defending Paris is I would think they're susceptible to the negative yardage play. They have been in this game, and that's a safety if that's what Argyle can pull off right here. They're back up. They're inside the 1, it looks like, from here.
3rd and about 1.5 yards. Hohenberger from the shotgun. Snap back to him. Can't go back too far, or he's out of the back of the end zone. He's just going to throw it deep here on the left side, and it's going to be intercepted. Jaquan Felton with the interception at the 40-yard line. Not a bad play for Paris. Kind of works like a punt.
Yeah.
But an interception for Felton, and the Eagles have the football at the Paris 40.
Yeah, 40-yard punt right there, right? I mean, he just chunked it. He threw it. He didn't really think it was going to be intercepted, I don't think. And then Felton made a great play, kind of circled around, caught it over his shoulder, and it was a great catch.
Blake just said it in our ear, and I'm kind of with him.
Hayden Stewart.
With the momentum right now, I take a shot. Let's see, 1st down and 10. Nope, Argyle going to hand it off. Landon Ferris straight ahead, but it could work like a long pass. He's inside the 25, all the way down to the 20. He's roughed up a little bit. The flag.
Can you call that?
Comes in.
What is that, tackling too hard or what?
I'm kind of with you on that. And they did kind of, Clark's saying that in our ear. They don't hear it out there, but he did kind of drive him to the ground. But, you know, when you can't.
I'm going to wave it off.
That's me. When you can't get the guy down, you got to get him down somehow, don't you? And
yeah, as I said, tackling too hard. I mean, you can't.
Let's go down and talk to Clark a little bit and see what he thinks this call might be if they're discussing it. Clark, what happened?
Well, in my opinion, he lifted him up, turned him upside down, and drove him into the ground.
So kind of a DDT like Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
Let's get the call here from the official, maybe. He's still discussing it.
Look, their coach is about to go nuts. He's already out on the field.
Oh, yeah, he's waiting, isn't he? And we don't have the mic.
Personal foul. The signal, that was it.
That's all he said. But so obviously the officials got together and discussed it, and they all agreed. 20-yard run, and then a half the distance to the goal on the penalty. Takes Argyle down to the 10-yard line, and they can get a 1st down. They're just outside the 10. Oh, and slipping and falling before he ever got the football there was Landon Ferris.
Yeah, they had it read pretty well. I mean, he wasn't going to get too much even if he doesn't slip and fall right there. But they didn't like that call either, and it kind of fired their defense up a little bit, looked like, on that play.
Ty Hudgens has checked in at tight end. 2nd down and 12 after that 2-yard loss. 4.5 to play here, 3rd quarter. Argyle leading 21-17. Copeland's going to throw deep, left side, looking for Wayne Fritz, and he's open. Oh, knocked away at the last second. Great defensive play by Dacurian Douglas.
Hey, it looks like he's talking to him, too, over there.
Yeah, did you see that play I just made?
Yeah. Wayne Fritz going, did you see the one I made over your head? Yeah.
Well, now, I will say this. It was a different cornerback.
Okay.
So this guy's a little tall. Dacurian's a little taller than I think it was Malik Johnson the first time. So Dacurian's actually 6'2" over there. So he's got a little bit of he can challenge Wayne a little bit. 3rd down and 12 here from the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. This time going across the middle, and it is caught. Ward McCollum, touchdown. 12-yard touchdown pass from Jet Copeland to Ward McCollum. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Threw it a little bit behind him. Ward made a good job. He stopped in the end zone, kind of went back, got it, and the Paris defender was there, but he overplayed the ball, and he had to try and go back to break it up. He couldn't do it, and Ward just made a good catch in the end zone, just adjusted well to the ball in flight.
And that was one of the reasons I hesitated just a little bit there. I thought there was a chance for an interception there, as Jet was just a little bit off the mark. Extra point by Caden Dodson is good. 4:18 to play now, 3rd quarter. It's now Argyle 28, Paris 17 on AEBC Broadcasting.
Hey, Eagle fans, are you tired of all the clutter? Do you have a spare room overflowing with decorations? How about a 2- or 3-car garage that you can't even park in? Well, Argyle Storage is the answer. They offer drive-up and climate-controlled self-storage, along with several storage options for the boat and RV customer as well. They're located on 377, close to home on the north side of Argyle. Check them out online at argylestoragecode.com. That's argylestoragecode.com.
Over 65 years and still growing, at Bill Utter Ford, we'll help you find the perfect car, truck, or SUV with our always utterly affordable prices. Bill Utter Ford is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles, and together we are flying high over North Texas. Bill Utter Ford, a Denton County tradition for over 65 years. Visit us today or see us online at BillUtterFord.com.
You're gonna like the way we treat you, Bill Utter Ford.
Been all Argyle here in this 3rd quarter. This ball will go over Treadwell's head and into the end zone for the touchback. And so
that landed in the green, I think. I think
close.
It hit in the green.
It was close. This is time for that drive summary now with Mitchy Poo.
This drive summary is brought to us by Northern Texas Facial and Oral Surgery. Argyle's TD there, 4 plays, 40 yards, just 56 seconds, culminated by a 12-yard TD pass to Ward McCollum. Couple interesting stats. Copeland has 102 yards passing. Shoemate has 101 yards rushing, and Ferris has 97 yards rushing. So you're looking at almost 300 yards. It is 300 yards exactly by 3 players.
Lyric Treadwell got some running room down the sideline. He's going to get all the way out to the 45-yard line for, I'm trying to see where they're going to officially mark him out. Yep, 45-yard line, 20-yard gain that time for Treadwell. And a 1st down.
That kid's a stud.
Oh, yeah. He has been for a couple of years.
Be nice to know if he's being recruited, but the coach wouldn't tell you. So
that's right.
Nobody would know. There's that light. Look at the coach's light over there, Kenny. That's what Andy says y'all need.
Yep, yeah, we do. 1st down and 10 from their own 45, and now there is a flag, and we've got a procedure penalty here on the Wildcats. And boy, Coach Hohenberger over there is not happy about it. I don't know if he's mad at one of the players. No, now he's screaming at the official over there. It was called on this side, on the near side, the Argyle sideline. So the line judge over here, and the head lineman now is listening to Coach Hohenberger, find out what he's griping about. I don't know what.
He's the closest one over there, so he's got to take it, even though he had nothing to do with it. But
First down and 15 now following that procedure penalty. Back at the 40-yard line. 4:11 to play. I think Spencer did some work for us, didn't he?
He did. Our other statistician said Treadwell has 1 offer, Southwest Oklahoma State. Isn't that where the great Tommy Ledford went? Southwest Oklahoma?
Did he?
Yeah. Look out.
Play action and completing the pass here is Hohenberger as he was running for his life, being chased down by Riley Van Poppel and Devin Owen. Pass complete to Dalen Johnson for a pickup of only 4. Be second down and 11.
Yeah, and Johnson did a good job catching it. He didn't need to get the 2 feet down, jump out of bounds. He needed to catch it and head on down the field because they're still behind the chains right here. Hohenberger's not a bad QB, right? Who knows what he could do if he had some
protection?
Yeah, because he has a good enough arm to get the ball down the field. He runs fairly well, got good size.
Second down and 11. He's going to hand it off straight ahead. It's a big running back. I don't know why they use that guy more often. There's a flag down. It's Tedrick Dawson.
It's going to be another chop block, you could tell.
And Dawson picks up 4 yards, but that's probably going to come back. But Tedrick Dawson just, he runs like a bull. I mean, it's hard to bring down, but they've given it to him about 3 times. That's actually his 6th carry.
Man, I'd kind of like for Jaden to get out of the game. I don't know about y'all.
Another chop block. Yeah, I mean, Jaden Scarlett's back out there, and you're, another touchdown, and let's get him out of the game. But this game's still not out of reach for Paris. So
no.
You want your best players out there. But you're right, this game doesn't have a whole lot of meaning as far as seeding goes. So second down and 26 for the Wildcats. Hohenberger, play action, looking to throw, under pressure, Devin Owen with the sack. The sophomore, number 15, already had a couple of tackles for loss, and now a sack for Devin Owen. Loss of 3 on that one. It will bring up third down and 29.
And then Riley Van Poppel just tackled the whole bunch, right?
Yeah.
Owen had Hohenberger, and then Van Poppel just tackled both of them.
Yeah, let me just help and wrap up both of you. Third and Denton.
Yeah, their backs are up against Roanoke right here.
That's right. It's going to be Treadwell getting the handoff. You hope he can't make it to Denton, and he's not. He's tripped up. Going to have a decent gain of about 9 yards. Jacob Robinson. No, I'm sorry, Felton. Jaquan Felton out there to make the stop. No, it was Jamel, 29, not 19. That's a 2, Kenny, not a 9, not a 1. So it'll be fourth down. And Paris will have to punt the football away. Cade Moore stands back at the 37.
I think they got a fake in them at some point. I don't know if it's going to be here. They maybe have too far to go.
Yeah, this is 4th and 21. Hohenberger is the punter, but might be a little too far. You're right. Argyle coming after this one. R.J. Bunnell had a shot at it. Punt is short, and it's going to be fielded or down at the 38-yard line. Only a 28-yard punt and no return. And Argyle will set up shop 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. 2:09 to play, third quarter. Argyle leading Paris 28-17. Since Cleaners, now with 5 local locations, is the official laundromat of Argyle Athletics. If they can take care of these kids' uniforms, they can take care of whatever you've got. On top of all the usual stuff, dry cleaning, alterations, bedding, and wedding care. Cinch Cleaners offers same-day service, including free pickup and delivery. Coach Rogers trusts them, and so can you. Cinch Cleaners. First down and 10 from the 38. Handoff. Knox Scoggins. Big hole. Midfield. Off to the races. 40, 35, 30. Down the left sideline. Finally chased out of bounds by the younger Hohenberger.
Yeah.
Trevin Hohenberger runs him out of bounds. A 38-yard pickup for knocking Knox. And an Eagle first down.
Man, when he hit that hole, boy, he was running mad there, wasn't he? He got through the hole, and he looked like he was really determined.
It's going to be Knox once again. Owen, a stoppage of play before, and Paris is going to call a timeout.
Boy, he had a lot of room right there, too. That's probably a good timeout for him.
Biggest play of the night, 38-yard run, 1:58 to play, third quarter. Argyle leading 28-17. Paris timeout. We'll take one as well. We're back in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Matt Foytz and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Matt Ports at 940-591-6644 today.
Back here at Eagle Stadium, it is senior night with Clark McNulty and Mitch Cullen. I'm Kenny Arthur, Blake Jones, twisting and tweaking. We've even got Spencer Cullen up here doing a little work for us, finding out where guys are going to college and stuff. They can work the Twitter a little better than we can. On first down, Scoggins takes it straight ahead, and Knox is going to have about 3 yards this time to the 21-yard line. Grant Cheney is the tight end this time. Second down and 7 here for Argyle.
Letting that clock run just a little bit.
Jason Crowder is the center this time. He and Nash Kruger. A little back and forth tonight, keeping the fresh center in there. And it's going to be Scoggins again. Nope, and it's going to be Jet Copeland keeping the football this time on the read option. And he's carrying a tackler inside the 10, to the 5, all the way down to the 3-yard line. Great job by the number 7, Jet Copeland, the Argyle quarterback. 18-yard gain, first and goal from the 3.
And that was what we talked about earlier, right? They were setting up the keeper, and man, did Parrish bite on the fake handoff to Scoggins.
Scoggins has got it this time, though, running on the right side. Great blocking up front by Jason Crowder, Nick Rubian, Sheridan Wilson. 3-yard touchdown run for Knox Scoggins. 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Pretty easy run right there. I think he was untouched. The O-line, man, they have just really imparted their will on them right there and moving everybody off the ball. They've really rebounded the second half and done a great job.
Colton Rockamore's hold is down, and Caden Dotson's extra point is good. 1:03 to play, third quarter. Argyle taking over 35-17 over Paris. We're back with more Argyle Eagle football here in just a moment.
Feel like you never have any space to put things? Tired of your closet always looking cluttered, no matter how you try to organize it? Try Closets by Design. Have an expert out for a free consultation to have a look at your closet, garage, home office, pantry, anything. And they will build you a closet system that caters to your every need. Why go buy a basic, cookie-cutter piece of furniture when you can put in a system tailored specifically for your every need? Schedule your consultation today by calling 972-361-0010 or schedule it online at closetsbydesign.com. Imagine your home totally organized. Closets by Design.
This year, as the Argyle Eagles build on the continued legacy of success, our Papa John's family is here to help step up your pizza game. Papa John's is your locally owned and operated pizza shop here to complete your game plan for dinner this week. Step up your dinner plans with any one of our specialty pizzas, papadillas, wings, and desserts. This season, get 25% off your order by using the coupon code EAGLES25. Enjoy the game and go Eagles. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Dodson's kickoff. We'll hit it at 2, and Treadwell lets it go into the end zone for the touchback. And how about a drive summary here, Mitchy Poo?
You betcha. Brought to us by Chard. 4 plays, 62 yards, $1.06 off the clock. So Scoggins had 3 carries. It was all runs, that 62 yards. Scoggins had 3 carries, 44 yards. Copeland 1 for 18.
Other scores in the district. Here's a fun one. Anna, this is late third quarter. Anna leads Terrell 44-33. And Melissa tonight, also late third quarter. Melissa leads Kaufman 14-2.
What?
Ooh, and pass out to, sorry, became a fan there for just a second.
Yeah.
Will Ramsey laid the hammer on Jateus Young, knocks the ball free, pass incomplete, second down at 10. I don't know how else to describe it really, other than he might have. We were talking about broken face masks with Nick Ralston. There might be one there.
Okay, so was Young the one that dropped the TD?
Yes.
So, insult to injury right there, right? He drops the 98-yard touchdown pass, and then that one he just gets lit up right in front of his own teammates.
Second down and 10. Hohenberger in the shotgun. He's going to fake and then throw it out. Incomplete to Jateus Young. Ball right through his hands, but that one might have been a little hearing some footsteps there. As Jaquan Felton was just about to light him up, and I think Clark right there beside that. Clark, I think Jateas didn't want to catch that football.
No.
Alligator arms?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So now 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, boy, you can really hurt their confidence if it's not already hurt if you stop them right here.
3 of 10 on 3rd down. Wildcats come to the line. Under a minute to play here, 3rd quarter. And there is a timeout taken by Paris. 55 seconds to play 3rd quarter. Let's get from some more of our sponsors in there. 35-17, Argyle leads. Back in a moment with more Argyle Eagle football.
Your Argyle Eagles don't show up to a sporting contest, UIL event, or the classroom unprepared. Everything they do has purpose and builds towards the goals and expectations that have been established. As a fiduciary, Slayton Capital Advisors works with clients in a purposeful manner to establish and meet their financial goals. Visit us online to learn more at SlaytonCapital.com or schedule your complimentary consultation at SlaytonCapital.com/Argyle. Slayton Capital, your independent fiduciary advisor and supporter of Argyle ISD. Investment advisory services offered through Slayton Capital Advisors Limited. Slayton Capital Advisors is a registered investment advisor.
Hi, this is Brian Estridge for Ideal Partners. Their philosophy is simple. Why make 5 calls for 5 different services when you can make 1 call? They've got HVAC, security, pest control, fire prevention, and concrete, all under one roof. Plus, go to idealpartners.com and register to win 2 tickets to a Frogs football game this fall. No purchase necessary. See website for complete rules and details. Ideal Partners. 1 call, 1 visit, 5 services. A proud sponsor of this broadcast of Argyle Athletics.
3rd down and 10. Jaden Scarlett in the backfield, almost intercepted. They were going for the screen pass, and Jaden Scarlett was in Hohenberger's face. Pass intended for Jaquan Caldwell. And almost intercepted, and it'll be 4th down, and Paris will have to punt.
Yeah, and you know, usually on the screen pass, the QB knows he's going to have to back up, right? But Jaden was just coming too hard and too fast, and he had no chance to even get that play started.
Hohenberger back in punt formation. Cade Moore stands back at his own 45-yard line. Hohenberger, line drive punt. He's going to kick it away from Cade Moore over toward the Paris sideline, and that one's going to be down over there by Dalen Johnson. 32-yard punt, no return. Argyle will have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line with 45 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Argyle leading 35-17. Your go-to source for all your power sports needs is Cycle Center of Denton. Visit their huge showroom to see new and pre-owned models from KTM, Kawasaki, BMW, Honda, Polaris, and more, and factory-trained technicians for all your repair needs. Go see Kenny, Carlos, and the gang and become part of the Cycle Center of Denton family, or visit CycleCenterofDenton.com. 45 seconds to play here in this 3rd quarter. Jet Copeland hands off the football this time to R.J. Bunnell. Or is that, yeah, R.J. Bunnell is checked in at running back. And a big gain for R.J. down to the 33-yard line. 24-yard gain, a pancake block for senior Austin Criswell. And this offensive line for Argyle has just been dominant in this second half.
They really have, and Argyle just keeps throwing running backs out there that'll just run over you and run by you.
Bunnell cuts this one outside, trying to break a tackle, can't quite get away from the linebacker. Bunnell going to pick up 2 yards this time. Dykalen Douglas, Bubba Douglas is what his coach had on the starting roster. So Bubba with the tackle there.
Satchel Swain got lit up on the play before that, and they had to hurry to get him off the field just then.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter left to play here on senior night at Eagle Stadium. Argyle leading Paris 35-17. Quarter number 4 on the way next on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting. This broadcast is made possible by the generous support of our corporate advertising sponsors who have enabled Argyle ISD athletic programs to achieve many exceptional accomplishments, including state championships in multiple sports and 8 consecutive Lone Star Cups. These sponsorships remain the primary source of funding for the Booster Club, which directs the expenditures towards Argyle athletics and clubs at the high school and middle school level. Your corporate sponsorship provides the best opportunity for our student athletes to reach their full potential here at Argyle ISD, and in return, we offer numerous advertising packages which fit your budget to brand your business with high visibility in the stadiums or right here on these airwaves. Do you want to be a sponsor and support the athletics here at Argyle ISD? Contact Brian and Shelley Stone at aebc.sponsorship@gmail.com to begin your support. Go Eagles!
Hey, it's Mark Friedman, Frito Nation Productions. Very proud to be a part of the Eagles Nest podcast from the Argyle Eagles Booster Club. It's released every Thursday at noon, and you need to check it out.
That third quarter was brought to you by Marty B's, RFG Wealth Management, Matt Artho at Country Lakes Family Dental, Point Bank, Dr. Rex Strode at Argyle Family Chiropractic, Embassy Suites of Denton, Shelley Wiley at Argyle Fine Arts Preschool, and JB Warranties. As we're just about set for fourth quarter here, senior night at Eagle Stadium. And Argyle from, let's see, we'll have a second down and 7 here from the Paris 30. And man, again, it's like a TV timeout here.
Yep.
We're getting like the full, oh dear. I think, can we turn Clark up? I think we've got the great Paige Arthur.
Dad.
Uh-oh. See, she's just saying Dad. Does she
Come
not have
in,
any more
Dad.
commentary than that?
Come in, Dad.
What do you think about the game?
Great game.
There you go. I'm telling you, she's
So your sweetheart out there, he's got a short stack of pancakes going on.
I don't know that she
Yay,
knows
football.
that. Second down. Second and 7 from the 30 for the Eagles, moving from right to left in this third quarter, and they're all Reds tonight. Play action. Riley Van Poppel's got it at the 15, and he'll be tripped up at the 10-yard line by DeCarrion Robinson. He'll be to the 8, and that'll be a first and goal. 22-yard gain on that pass from Copeland to Van Poppel.
DeCarrion knew he had to go low on that or he was going to get trucked.
Yes. R.J. Bunnell bounces to the left. Maybe should have bounced to the right that time, but
Sheridan Wilson
ends up picking up 2 yards. It'll be second down. Nash Kruger limping a little bit as he's coming off the field here.
Sheridan Wilson had his guy 8 yards deep in the end zone, pushing him down to the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, you play till the whistle, right? That means going 8 yards deep. That's what happens.
Second and goal from the 6. A little read option here, and Copeland decides to keep it, and that was the mistake. As nice job there by Hohenberger, Tevin Hohenberger, the sophomore linebacker, keeping his ground there and making a stop in the backfield. Loss of 8 all the way back to the 14-yard line. It's third down and goal from the 14, and this time it is a handoff to R.J. Bunnell, and nothing doing. He's going to be brought down by Dykalen Douglas, and he lost another yard back to the 15-yard line, and so Argyle just going to work on a little field goal here.
Yeah, they got to get that part of their game down too, right? So let's go ahead and just try one here.
Going to be a 32-yard attempt here for Caden Dotson inside the right hash. Caden Yates, deep snapper. Good snap. Colton Rockamore gets the hold down. Field goal's got plenty of leg, and it is good. 32-yard field goal for Caden Dotson. 10-12 to play in the ball game. It's now Argyle 38, Paris 17 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
Rapid Med Urgent Care provides you and your family with personalized minor emergency care and primary care, checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapid Med Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts, extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
Tonight's fourth quarter made possible by the generous support of Jill Pizzuto at North Lake Papa John's, Tyron Stutes over at U Cryo and Recovery, Fifth Gear Automotive, Wise Health Systems. Trophy Club Orthodontics, Shelby Black at Salon 377, Noble Classic Homes, and Tara Tarrant at Southland Real Estate, Argyle Eagle Booster Club. Thanking all these cool sponsors for help getting us on the air. And a fair catch called by Lyric Treadwell on this kickoff at the 1-yard line. So a touchback out to the 25. That's where Paris will have the football with 10-12 to play here in this ball game with the Eagles leading 38-17. How about a drive summary, Mitchy Poo?
Let's go with a field goal drive summary here. 7 plays, 42 yards, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Culminated with that 32-yard field goal just to prove that Argyle can score touchdowns and kick field goals also.
The great Kelly Roberts has texted in and says and wants to give a shout out to their favorite player, Sheridan Wilson. Mrs. Roberts' second grade 72 crew.
Nice.
Says Sheridan's playing a great game tonight. He's their football buddy over at Argyle West Elementary. Hunter Sandifer makes a stop here on first down.
Quick shout out to my neighbor, Doug Splain, who listens almost every single game, and his youngest son was senior night for the band tonight coming across. Also, my wife Rhonda's listening.
Hi, Rhonda.
Always providing positive feedback.
She's just a positive woman.
She is.
Yeah. Second down and 9. We'll try to get some names here. It's senior night, so we got some few new faces out there at the game. There's Tate Thompson. He's out there. This pass is complete to Jateus Young, and he's going to break one tackle. And he's going to have a gain out to the 35, which is just enough for a first down. It's Tate Thompson ends up making that stop, but a first down there at the 35. And it's good to see. I don't know if he was there last week since I missed last week's game. Seeing the great Gracie Arthur in her musical out of college, but Hudson Immaterio, who was injured earlier this season, he's out there now at linebacker. He was playing great earlier this season before an injury.
I was really hoping to see a big guy come clean that up when he tried cutting back right there, kind of like when Nick Ralston planted that dude on that kickoff.
First and 10 from the 35. Hohenberger takes a snap. It's a little low. He's going to go deep on the left side, and that ball is incomplete. It was bobbled. Going to be a nice gain. Good coverage coming over there by Aaron Funderburk on the another one of the seniors. On the defensive front right now, we mentioned Hunter Sandifer. Also out there right now, though, is for Argyle. Let's see.
So Funderburk,
Aiden Pruner, he's a senior, and also 52 Dixon Raffo, a senior.
Funderburk did a great job right there because he was just about to light him up, and he saw him drop it, and instead of doing it and risking the penalty, he pulled up right at the last second, which was, a kid who's thinking while he's out there, right? He's not just playing on pure emotion. He's also thinking while he plays, and that's a good sign.
Second down and 10 handoff. Lyric Treadwell coming right. And Zach Olemeyer comes up to make the stop. Tate Thompson from behind as well, and ends up being a pickup of 6 to leave a third down and about 4 here for the Wildcats. And we talked about Aaron Funderburk there today at the pep rally in the middle of the pile. He's the one, for some reason, he's getting tossed up in the air.
Oh, yeah?
I was sitting there trying to figure out why, and I think it's just simply because he's 5'6", 150.
Yeah.
And so he's the easiest one to toss up
they
and down.
They can chunk
in the air.
him around.
That's right. Paris 0 for their last 5 on third down. They got 3rd and 5 here. Argyle leading 38-17, 8:15 to play in the ball game. Hohenberger going to roll to his left. Sandifer right behind him, now chasing him. Hohenberger turns around. Blindside block. That'll be a flag. And Hohenberger's going to throw it out of bounds. Cheap shot there by the Paris offensive player. Lays out Devin Owen on the blindside block, and the flag comes out immediately. You just can't do that anymore. Years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, that's actually a legal play. But it's not here, and Carlton Hicks will be flagged for the penalty for Wildcats.
And you know what? It's not malicious what he did, right? I mean, you're a player, you see a block and you make it. I mean, does he know that that's against the rules? I doubt it. Probably should. But it's just sad that it was one of our better players. I mean, sad that it's any player, right? But you hate to see a starter go down on a cheap shot like that. And I know the Argyle coaches want him out of the game.
Devin Owen is still down. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about there. Argyle gets called for a targeting earlier tonight, and so I think that's what Brock Bunce was disqualified early in this game for a targeting, and those are very hard to call for these officials. I mean, and even the one on Brock Bunce, we didn't elaborate on it earlier tonight, but it's really hard to tell it's flagrant, right? Because
yeah, and there's some Paris coaches out there also. I mean, they're concerned. They know that it was a bad deal. So
absolutely. Well, and I give those Paris coaches some credit. Well, Grant Miraball's frustrated about something as he's coming off the field. That may be one of those things where he wants to play, and coach says, "No, you're done for the night," or something to that effect.
He wants to get in and get even, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, I think. And Devin's up. And he'll walk off under his own power. He's looking back over toward the Paris sideline.
What was that number?
I think he's hoping he can get back in. It was 19, by the way, if you want to know there, Devin. And so third down and 5 here. And then, Clark, you were right in the middle of all that. Let's get the call from the official.
Personal foul, illegal blindside block on number 19 of the offense. It's a 15-yard penalty. Third down.
And they want the targeting calls, what Argyle wants. And I don't know. I mean, he kind of went with the shoulder. He didn't lead with the crown of the helmet. That's
kind of launched.
It's hard to tell. And I agree that it may be more, it might be a little more egregious than what, that's what Blake's saying in my ear here, right? And it is. And I think in the grand scheme of things, it's more dangerous and all that kind of stuff. But if you're just going by the rules, right, it's the crown of the helmet, those kind of things.
Right.
Nevertheless, it's third down and 20 here for Paris from their own 25-yard line. Play action for Hohenberger, and he's just going to launch it deep for Jateus Young, and it is, incomplete. And there's going to be a pass interference penalty on Trey Batson. And, man, you hate to see that right after that play because Argyle was going to get the football back if Batson, though, was thinking that ball might be caught, was reaching out and just grabbed some jersey. And
guess
pass
what?
Interference, number 33 of the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic, first down.
And it was 2 flags.
That's right, yeah. I guess in their defense on that one, they only got one guy running deep. So both these guys are, they don't have 5 wide receivers like most teams.
Right.
So that will be a first down for Paris on that 3rd and 20. And heck, if you're Paris, that might just be the way you play the rest of the game. Just get back there and launch them.
Yeah, hope for the penalty or just not the pick, right?
Campbell Owen checked in defensively for Argyle. Trying to get all the seniors in there for sure. And here is a handoff to Treadwell running right. He's got some running room down the sideline. He's going to be steps out of bounds, does Lyric Treadwell. Tate Thompson shoves him out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Pretty nice pickup, though, that time for Treadwell. It's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. 23-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, he's trying to walk the tightrope down the side and just barely stepped out.
Some of the starters are going to check back in now. Jacob Robinson has checked back in along with Will Ramsey and Dax Harani. Dax having to put his gloves back on. I think he thought he was done for the night maybe.
Well, senior night, you try to get all those seniors in, right? You want to get them in as much as you can, but
now he's going to throw it out to Treadwell out in the flat, and he's going to get around Jacob Robinson and be run out of bounds after a gain of about 9. Maybe close to a first down, the 28-yard line.
Boy, it took him forever to throw that ball. He looked at him. He looked down the field. He looked at him again.
Yeah, I think he wanted to throw deep. He didn't want to throw. He kind of threw a little pump fake out there to trail. He wanted to throw deep, and deep was covered.
Yep.
Caden Yates made the stop there for Argyle, junior linebacker. Second down and 1 for Paris. Clock stopped right now. 7:40 to play in the game. Young goes in motion. Going the wheel route on the far side. Hohenberger now taking off to his right. He's got some running room, and he's just going to tuck it and run. And Hudson Materio is going to run him out of bounds as Campbell Owen was putting the pressure on him from behind. It's enough for a first down, though, for Paris at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I saw Devin Owen on the sideline putting his helmet on. He wants to go back in. I don't know if they're going to let him or not.
I'll tell you who hasn't been back in, and that's number 19, Carlton Hicks for Paris.
Probably for his own safety.
First down and 10. Toss sweep to Treadwell. Lots of running room on the right side. Nice job peeling off the block that time for Argyle. That time it was Jamel Felton. But it ends up being another 9-yard gain. And now Argyle bringing in some more of those starters checking back in as well. Gonzo, Ethan Gonzalez will check back in, and Cade Moore will check in, but that's because Jamel Felton limping a little bit, maybe cramping up there. Second down and a yard here for the Wildcats. Hohenberger from the shotgun. Little toss out to the left there to Treadwell. Wow, makes a great move. Not going to get a ton, only about 3 yards, but that's enough for a first down. There is a flag down.
It had to be some kind of block because it looked like it was downfield over there on that far, far sideline.
See if we get the call over there. Let's see. 6:53 to play in this game. Argyle leading 38-17.
Illegal block in the back. Number 13 of the offense. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still second down.
So you heard the call. That's to Carrion Robinson. Second down and 9 here. With Argyle leading 38-17 with Clark McNulty and Mitch Cullen. I'm Kenny Arthur, Blake Jones producing. Final regular season game.
Well, they got to hustle now.
Play clock down to 7. They get the line quickly. Now it's down to 4. I don't think Hohenberger's looked at it to see. That snap back in time. Now he's going to go deep on the right side. And that ball is caught for the touchdown. Nice catch by Dicurian Douglas. Making the catch for the Wildcats over Cade Moore. 23-yard touchdown pass from Hohenberger to Dicurian Douglas, the sophomore for Paris, and the Wildcat touchdown.
Yeah, it was a great throw, great catch, right? I mean, Hohenberger threw the back shoulder, I guess you'd call that. Dicurian just went up, strong hands, pulled it down.
Paul Torres with the extra point for Paris. It's good. 6:47 to play in the ball game. It's now a 38-24 Argyle lead. We're back with more Eagle football here in just a moment.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Matt Poitz and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Matt Poitz at 940-591-6644 today.
Updating your home is too important to do alone. The Design House of Denton has designers and experts on staff who want to help. Whether it's simply new flooring or having an entire wing of your home remodeled, the Design House has a full spectrum of services for any size idea you have. They care about you and your home both during and after your project. My wife and I know this from personal experience. Now it's time to see for yourself. Go see the friendly staff at their gorgeous showroom located just outside Golden Triangle Mall at 2303 Colorado Boulevard. The Design House of Denton, locally owned and proud members of Argyle Eagle Nation. Onside kick here by Paris. And fortunately for Argyle, it goes out of bounds. Right about the 40-yard line. So that's where the Eagles will take over with 6:47 to play. And I think Clark McNulty down there on the sideline said he's got a shout out. Let's check in with Clark.
I do. I have a very special shout out. My parents watch every home game on YouTube and listen to us on the radio for every single game. And they're up there in West Branch, Michigan. And I want to be the first one to wish my father a happy 80th birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad. Hey, I do have a question, though, Clark. Is there an East Branch?
Yes, actually, in the South Branch is actually north of North Branch, and West Branch is east of East Branch.
Is there just a branch?
Probably.
Okay, I mean, there should be. I don't know how you have a West Branch.
It's the West Branch of the Al Sabo River.
First down and 10, Eagles. Jet Copeland, play action. He's under some pressure now, and he's got to get away from that pressure, and he does, and he will run out of bounds. Get back close to the original line of scrimmage. We'll be able to credit number 20, Elijah Turner, with a sack there, as it is a loss of a yard to be second down and 11. I got a much more handsome broadcast partner here.
Yes, you do.
It is Spencer Cullen, the much better looking son of Mitch Cullen.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Second down and 11 here. 2 receivers right, 1 left for Argyle. And handoff coming left this time is Peyton Shoemake. Not a whole lot there. A pickup of about 4 for Shoemake on this left side. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Well, this is a big 3rd down here. Things could get a little interesting if they're able to get a stop here. So we'll see. Do you go for the 1st down here? Do you go to get maybe half of it and try to go for it on 4th down? We'll see what Argyle does.
Yeah, and you're right. I think Coach Rogers, a series or so ago, was ready to start putting some seniors in, kind of hoping this game was winding down, and now you got a 2-touchdown game and still 6 minutes to play.
It just crept up how close this game has gotten all of a sudden. Well, this is a big 3rd down.
3rd down and 7. Shoemake is the setback next to Jet Copeland, and the slant is caught by Wayne Prince, and that's a 1st down. Wayne breaks a tackle at the 20, now cuts inside, hang on to the football, 16, and he's dragging tacklers. He's inside the 5 and finally goes down right at the 5-yard line. 47-yard pitch and catch from Jet Copeland to Wayne Prince. 1st and goal for the Argyle Eagles.
Well, there we go. They went for it, went to their main man at receiver, and what a play. Got about, 10 yards after defenders are on his back, all the way down to the 5. What a play.
That's the 2nd or 3rd time this year we've watched Wayne just drag tacklers. Here's a handoff to Shoemake going left. Josiah Moore is going to wrap him up inside the 5, a pickup of about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 4. Nash Kruger has checked back in the game. He limped off earlier in this game, but he's back in there at center for Argyle. .501 to play in the ball game. Argyle running some clock now. And Spencer, this is tough for these teams. I think being a Baylor fan from back in the days when they were running things so high so fast, and I know Tech used to do it when you were there. I think it throws the team off a little bit when they try to run some clock.
You know, it's all about changing the tempo, and Paris has done the exact same thing, whether they've flown to the line or kind of slowed it down. Both teams are really showing a lot in their offense, and I think both teams have been successful by showing different looks on different plays.
Shoemake gets it this time going left, and he's going to have a couple more to the 2-yard line, and it will leave 3rd down and goal from the 2. So Argyle a chance to run another 30, 40 seconds off the clock here, and hopefully punch this one in the end zone and get back up by 3 scores, and I think then you can kind of start to breathe a little easier.
Yeah, I think they should punch it in for 6 here. Should just do it. Can't get over how big of a 3rd down that was earlier. Really put this one to bed.
Grant Chaney at tight end. It's Shoemake straight ahead. He's going to be hitting the backfield, but he falls
Touchdown.
forward. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. Peyton Shoemake, a 2-yard touchdown run on that right side behind Nick Rubian. 6 more on the board for the Eagles. Sheridan Wilson on that right side as well, and Sheridan has just had a heck of a ball game. And we've mentioned Nash Kruger multiple times tonight, Austin Criswell, Dominic Reed on the left side, all those guys seniors except for Sheridan Wilson. And, of course, Jason Crowder also, who comes in at center. Just a great game all around by the Argyle offensive line. Carter Buxton is in this time to attempt the extra point.
Well, we like seeing Sheridan Wilson have success. Going to be wearing that red and black at the collegiate level in Lubbock next year. Can't wait to see him play.
Good snap, good hold, and Carter Buxton's extra point is good. 3:58 to play in the ball game. It's now Argyle 45, Paris 24 on AEBC Broadcasting.
I am Jolette Ryan with the North Texas team, now powered by Compass Realty. I've been providing my clients, friends, neighbors with premier real estate services in Argyle for over 18 years. I am dedicated to providing my clients with a more powerful service and even more powerful results. We are working together to create a personal experience to help you accomplish your real estate goals. Call us today if you have any real estate needs. We are proud to be part of the Argyle family, and go Eagles!
407 Barbecue is a proud supporter of the Argyle Eagles. Named the very best barbecue in all of DFW several times over, 407 Barbecue offers an array of award-winning smoked meats, including mouth-watering brisket and rib. If you're brave enough, try to tackle on your own Spudzilla. No plate is complete without one of their world-famous sides either. And don't get out the door until you round out your trip with a bowl of Grandma's banana pudding. 407 Barbecue is family-owned and operated by your neighbors right here in Argyle. See their menu and catering options online at 407bbq.com or see for yourself at I-35W exit 407. 407 Barbecue.
Fair catch by Lyric Treadwell here. We'll bring it out to the 25-yard line with 3:58 to play in this ball game, and Argyle leading 45-24. As we've got a few new faces in there defensively again for Argyle. Ty Hudgens is. No, that's that Hudson material out there again. I was about to say, I know Ty's played some tight end tonight. He'll usually come in on defense a time or two. Tate Thompson's back out there. Ethan Gonzalez will come running off the field. He wanted to be back out there. 1st and 10, and Argyle calls timeout.
Well, Argyle's been rifling a bunch of players in and out these past couple possessions. Imagine that's what that was.
Hey, for the best barbecue in all the DFW Metroplex, get over to see Brian and the crew at 407 Barbecue. Nothing mass-produced or franchise-owned, just a family-owned business doing their passions, barbecue and serving others. 407 Barbecue, real Texas barbecue done right. 1st down and 10. A couple things here we'll talk about real quick that are happening in the community. One of them right after this game. So, hey, Clark, I need you right after this game to hightail it across the parking lot.
Okay.
Okay, walk slowly.
Hobble.
And get to the gym.
Okay.
The old gym, middle school gym.
Okay.
Because it's easier for people to get there. So right here, across the parking lot for Midnight Madness.
Oh, yeah.
We got the cheerleaders performing, the Majestics. We're going to introduce the girls and the boys basketball teams for the season. Just going to be all sorts of fun. So you need to get up there to Midnight Madness right after the game.
I have emceed that in the past, and it is a riot.
1st down and 10. Treadwell coming right this time, and he's going to have some running room. He's going to get outside the numbers and steps out of bounds. Here on the near sideline, a pickup of 12, though, to the 37-yard line. But, hey, Clark, one other thing. You there?
Yes, sir.
Have you done your Christmas shopping yet?
I have not.
Tomorrow morning, I need you to be at the high school. I believe it all gets going like 8 a.m.
A lot of good handcrafted quality stuff in there.
Big holiday market coming up, and it all benefits different organizations for Argyle High School. I know Concessions is my daughter's class, the junior class, the project graduation for next year's graduating class. So you can get you a Chick-fil-A sandwich for lunch over there tomorrow. Here's a pass that's going to be complete out to Dacurian Douglas for a pickup of 13. So, Clark, you can have Chick-fil-A and get your Christmas shopping done all at once tomorrow morning from, I believe it's 9 to 2 at Argyle High School. But I've probably got the actual times here in a second. I'll find it. Hey, Ed Carter's listening. Spencer, in case you want to know.
Yeah, that's my guy. The whole Carter family.
They're good people.
Uh-huh.
1st down and 10. Treadwell running right. Oh, he's turning on the speed now, and he's got it going back to the left, and he is going to take it to the house right at 50 yards. A touchdown run for Lyric Treadwell for the Paris Tigers. And I'm not completely sure if anybody even touched him.
That kid can play. Treadwell has had a number of big runs tonight, really giving Argyle problems. I don't know if that touchdown's going to make a big change in this game. Certainly, Coach Rogers is not going to be happy about it, but that was a great run.
My wife texted the holiday market starts at 9, Spencer, so you can go get your mom something. Don't go earlier than 9.
Hey,
9 a.m.
I've got plans tomorrow. I'm going to be watching the Baylor Bears.
But first thing in the morning, before you head down to the tailgate at TCU, extra points no good. 3:25 to play in the ball game. It's now Argyle 45, Paris 30 on Argyle Eagle Booster Club broadcast.
Hello, Eagle fans. This is Joe and Tina Bartram with LHM Financial, formerly known in the Eagle community as CNN Mortgage. We're a privately owned mortgage lender since 1998, offering home financing options for your family needs. LHM Financial is a proud sponsor of the Argyle Eagles and an active member in the community. So mention this ad and receive $500 towards the cost of your appraisal when we do your financing on your next home. Give me a call at 817-601-7800. If you have dreams, we have solutions. LHM is licensed by the Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. LHM NMLS is 184530. Joe Bartram's NMLS is 1010778. Go Eagles!
NWC General Construction. It's about trust. When you hire a contractor, especially after a hailstorm, you'd better hire one who you can trust. NWC General Construction is that company. We've got a 40-year history. NWC is a GAF Master Elite roofing contractor and a member of GAF's exclusive President's Club. We do roofing, gutters, painting, siding, windows, fencing, and more at a fair price. Please visit our website at nwcgeneralconstruction.com or call us at 214-989-ROOF.
Little scary on the onside kick here, but Argyle does come up with the football with only a 15-point lead now over Paris, 45-30 with 3:25 to play in the game. And, Spencer, this game's just not completely out of reach yet.
It's not, and it just keeps coming right back. And like I said, Coach Rogers isn't going to be happy about this, but each time Argyle keeps taking over, there's still life on the other side. And I'd love to see them just put that away right here.
Argyle, though, does come in with Alex Moeller at quarterback, and so an entirely new offensive line up front. First down and 10, and it's a handoff. And nothing doing here for Eli McCall. And up front for Argyle, now it's going to be Jackson Davis. Let's see who else is in there. Ty Hudgens is in now at tight end. Jackson Davis, Matt Williams in on the offensive line, as well as Burke Rudolph. Noah Black have checked in. Riley Page has checked in the slot receiver spot, as well as Gannon Pels. And Drew Adams, receiver on the far side. And 65, Noah Weeks is in at right tackle. Second down and 12. And Moeller takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. It's McCall again. Coming left this time. Gets a little push there from Ty Hudgens to get him back to the original line of scrimmage. And Paris is going to take a timeout. They're not done yet. Paris thinks they've still got a chance. And it's third down and 10. And so Paris takes that timeout with 2:32 here to play. And Argyle's going to have a third and 10, leading 45-30 here with that 2:32 to play in the game. Hey, with 30-plus years of experience in the Argyle community, Dave and Kathy Salisbury and the rest of the team at the real estate station truly is Argyle. They know this community better than the rest. If you have real estate questions in and around Argyle, why call on anyone else? The real estate station committed to excellence through integrity. So, Spencer, it almost seems like, and maybe Coach Hohenberger over on the other sideline, I almost kind of feel like you and I are the only ones that are still a little bit concerned here with 2:30 to play.
It seems Paris doesn't think this game is over.
No.
And as we've seen, they can strike quickly on offense. I would like to see Argyle get a first down here to not give them that opportunity, but this game's certainly not over. There's a little bit too much clock left. It's going to be tough for them to make that comeback, but this one is not completely in the books just yet.
Lucas Anderson is in now at tight end for Argyle. Third down and 10 from their own 45. Two receivers right, one left. Alex Moeller, number 17, is the quarterback. Claps his hands together, gets it from the shotgun. He's play action is Moeller. He's going to throw. Pass is, just incomplete. Drew Adams had to stretch out a little bit, but that ball probably should have been caught by 14. Instead, it is incomplete, and the punt team will come on for Argyle, and not only that, it stops the clock.
It stops the clock, but that was the exact same play they ran, third down, almost the exact same field position as last drive, the big play by Fritz. So looked like we had it there, but
Drew just didn't have as long arms.
That's
Fritz.
right.
So Caden Dotson back in punt formation. It's the first time he's punted in a long time. Snaps a little low. Dotson's going to kick with his left foot. And a fair catch will be called back there by Curian Douglas. 36-yard punt, no return, and Paris has it at their own 18-yard line with 2:21 to play in the game. Argyle leading by 15, and that missed extra point looms a little large as well.
Yes, it does. That was don't realize how much that's going to play a part. Hopefully, that again, we won't even need to see that. become interesting, but it is something to monitor.
Clark, you still down there? We got you, Clark. Are you headed over to Midnight Madness already?
Nope, I haven't made the stroll.
Hey, I don't know about the Chick-fil-A 407 mood on the sideline, but this game's not quite over yet.
No, it's not really quite over, but the scoreboard's a little lopsided because we're trying to play everybody that's a senior.
Well, the starters have checked back in now, it seems like, and there's an incomplete pass. Zach Olmeyer, one of those starters, out there on coverage. And I'm not exactly sure who Hohenberger was throwing that ball to, but
I think we had a receiver slip on the side down there.
Ah, yeah, there he is over there. 13, DeCarrion Robinson. This will be second down and 10. Devin Owen has checked back in. Is Carlton Hicks in? That's the question.
Well, I'll say this. A few players in the secondary for Argyle. Good thing they didn't take off the wristbands, the tape. That would be my move if we got removed, because usually you're not going back in the game.
Right.
But good thing they're still ready.
Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Hohenberger's got it. He's going to run the option to the right. He's going to pitch it. Jacob Robinson, though, right in position to run Lyric Treadwell out of bounds. Matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard or two back to the 17.
Even got away maybe with the offensive face mask right there. They're letting him play, I guess.
You know, you didn't see those called hardly at all several years back. Now they call them quite a bit.
Well, there's been a lot of calls in this game tonight, so they certainly aren't letting a lot go.
And that's just another thing here. Paris, 11 penalties on the night for 88 yards. Argyle, 6 for 77. Tonight, third down and 11 for Paris. And it's going to be Treadwell running right, and he is going to be hit in the backfield. Who was back there so quickly? Yeah, Hunter Sandifer, big number 47, 5'10", 200-pound junior defensive lineman. And it is fourth down. We'll see what Coach Hohenberger wants to do here, and I think it looks like he's going to bring on the punt team with a minute 48 to play.
I was expecting their best play so far has been the flea flicker. I thought we might see that one again.
Well, Hohenberger is the punter, so
okay.
You could see a long pass. Yeah, they got big wide splits there in the middle. It gives Argyle an opportunity to come in and see if they can get a little pressure on the punter. They shouldn't really need to here.
He will need to wind up to throw this ball downfield. He is way back there, almost on the goal line.
And they're letting the clock run almost all the way down. Looks like
number 5 of the offense.
They take a delay again.
5-yard penalty, fourth down.
Huh. Not really sure what that was all about.
So I meant to mention this earlier. We've seen a couple onside kicks by Paris tonight. Fun fact, my senior year playing against Paris, I had 2 onside kick recoveries on the we were the return team, but they kicked my way twice. Argyle ball both times.
Hey,
just putting that out there.
Mitch, does he brag like this all the time?
I thought it was a fun fact. Just saying.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to go for it here on fourth and a long way, and they do run that flea flicker, and it will not work this time.
There we go.
Hunter Sander for the first one back there, but credit Grant Mirabal with the tackle. Also Devin Owen back there, part of that sack. And Argyle takes over, first and goal at the 5.
Well, I can live and die by if that's your most successful play. I don't know if they fell for the fake run on 4th and
that's the deal.
30.
Right, that's the deal. You're not gonna fall for it there. I think the smart thing to do there is just
heave
drop back pass.
Yeah,
you don't. And we'll see if Argyle takes a knee here. If they try to.
I'd like to see McCall get in the end zone. Let's feed him the rock.
Lucas Anderson back in at tight end. Eli McCall is the running back, standing next to Alex Moeller, the quarterback, and it is going to be a handoff to McCall straight ahead, and he's going to try to bounce it outside, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Be second down and goal, and the Eagles will have to snap it one more time. I say give it to that Hudgens boy on a jet. So let's do the tight end jet sweep. That's my call. They're not going to do that, but that's my call.
I like the idea. Maybe a little shovel pass to the tight end. That's the new play.
And it's going to be McCall once again on the left side, and he is into the end zone. No, they're not.
Touchdown.
Yes, touchdown. Eli McCall. 5-yard touchdown run for Eli McCall, and 6 more on the board for the Eagles.
Well, there we go. He did punch it in without taking a knee. I like it. Giving the senior the ball on senior night.
Yep, absolutely.
By any means, this isn't a terribly big deficit that Paris is facing.
By the way, another fun fact.
Okay.
Argyle will now be 13-0 all time against Paris.
Wow.
Carter Buxton snaps a little high. Colton Rockmore gets it down. Carter Buxton's extra point is good. 22 seconds to play in the ball game. Our new score, Argyle 52 and Paris 30. And we've been talking a little bit amongst ourselves about our potential players of the game. Clark, we'll turn you up, Clark. Turn me up, I'm hoarse.
Turn me up.
There's
Sorry, I was in a group of kids. It's probably a good thing you shut me off.
If he's listening, that's the official shout out to Clip Weaver. Turn me up already, I'm hoarse. I'm already hoarse. Well, Clark, we talked a little bit about players of the game, and I think we may have some multiple wins tonight as well. But defensively, and we've had several guys playing great tonight. We've talked about Devin Owen. He's had a great game tonight.
Yes, he has.
But I think, especially being senior night, Will Ramsey coming up from that safety spot against this wing T run has also had a heck of a game, and I picked number 2.
I cannot argue with that at all. What was Riley Van Poppel's stat line? He had, 2 or 3 tackles for loss?
216 tackles for loss.
216?
Yeah. Come on. You got to keep up with these things better.
That's a lot of play.
It is. I know. It is a lot of playing. A fair catch is made here, and so Paris has it. They're on 25. Ooh. There's an injured Argyle Eagle on the far side of the field over there. I didn't see anything happen.
See if I can get a number.
I don't know if there was
57.
some unnecessary blocking going on over there. It might be, well, we don't want to speculate on who it might be. But we're going to take us a quick timeout here while we've got an injury on the field with 22 seconds to play and Argyle leading 52-30. It's a Rapid Med Urgent Care timeout. We're back in just a moment on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting.
Rapid Med Urgent Care provides you and your family with personalized minor emergency care and primary care. Checkups to cuts, broken bones, vaccinations, rapid COVID testing, physicals, and now with our all-new online booking system, scheduling a visit has never been easier. Simply visit our website at rapidmed.com, find a time that works for you, and book your video visit or schedule an in-person visit. Rapid Med Urgent Care, the hometown family doctors with Texas-sized hearts. Extremely proud supporters of our Argyle Eagles.
Buying or selling a home is likely your greatest investment. Lori Jacobson and the Legacy Group believe in making the process easy and simple for your family. Whether you're moving into your forever home in Argyle, need help remodeling or staging, or are a first-time buyer, Lori's dedicated to making sure all of her clients walk away from the transaction satisfied. She has a saying that you walk in as a client, but you leave as a friend. So it's no secret why she's been named Best Real Estate Agent by D Magazine yet again. Lori Jacobson encourages all the Argyle Eagles to leave a legacy both on and off the field. Go Eagles.
Okay. Do we kind of know where we're going?
All right, we're back here at Eagle Stadium. It was Campbell Owen who was the injured Argyle Eagle right over in front of the Paris sideline. I don't think there was any type of cheap shot or anything done over there. I think it was just some blocking going on during that kickoff, and Campbell Owen, unfortunately, looks like he's got
gain a little more ground with every step.
Yeah, right leg injury. He looks like he's trying to put a little bit of weight on it as he comes off here. As we're down to 22 seconds, and we talk a little bit about our players of the game tonight. And offensively, man, we can pretty much, we've done this before, and I don't mind. We just got to be kind of quick about it, you know, so we don't keep people here all night. But Clark, I might just have to go with the entire offensive line.
I really like that. They really were dominant tonight for the first time in a long time.
First down and 10 here for Paris with only 22 seconds left, and new quarterback in there is Jack Brazil, and he's going to hand it off, and Hudson E. Materio will make the tackle on Trevin Hohenberger, and that's going to do it for the regular season here in 2000. Oh, no, Paris.
Oh, one more.
Paris wants it one more play here with 5 seconds left, and toss sweep here on the right side to Hohenberger, and he's going to go down.
Nice. That's a way to end it.
Trey Batson will drive him down along with Tate Thompson. And also in there to help him clean things up, Parker Phillips. And that'll do it for the regular season in 2021. Off to the Class 4A Division I playoffs next week, as Argyle wins tonight on senior night over Paris. Argyle 52, the Paris Wildcats 30 tonight at Eagle Stadium. We're going to take us a quick time out here, and we'll be back with the Jolette Ryan and the North Texas team postgame show. We'll try to get a talk with Coach Ryan. We'll talk with our players of the game and talk a little bit maybe about next week and what's going to happen here in the bi-district round of the playoffs. Argyle 52, Paris 30 tonight on senior night at Eagle Stadium. Back with that Jolette Ryan and the North Texas team postgame show in just a moment. This broadcast is made possible by the generous support of our corporate advertising sponsors who have enabled Argyle ISD athletic programs to achieve many exceptional accomplishments, including state championships in multiple sports and 8 consecutive Lone Star Cups. These sponsorships remain the primary source of funding for the Booster Club, which directs the expenditures towards Argyle athletics and clubs at the high school and middle school level. Your corporate sponsorship provides the best opportunity for our student athletes to reach their full potential here at Argyle ISD, and in return, we offer numerous advertising packages which fit your budget to brand your business with high visibility in the stadiums or right here on these airwaves. Do you want to be a sponsor and support the athletics here at Argyle ISD? Contact Brian and Shelley Stone at aebc.sponsorship@gmail.com to begin your support. Go Eagles!
Hey, it's Mark Friedman, Frito Nation Productions. Very proud to be a part of the Eagles Nest podcast from the Argyle Eagles Booster Club. It's released every Thursday at noon, and you need to check it out.
Sheridan, too. We're back here at Eagle Stadium. We're going to just get all the offensive linemen. We may not talk to all of them, but get them all.
You don't have anything else to do. Just so
we
get
can
them all.
And just so they can get a picture with you, Clark. As good as they played tonight, but it's really hard to leave any of them out. Heck, sometimes up here we're broadcasting these games. We may not call an offensive lineman's name. We go back and watch film, and we're like, oh, my, how did we miss out on calling his name because he had 10 pancakes, or whatever. So sometimes you just miss them. Argyle victorious tonight. A little sloppy in the early going, Mitch, but Argyle comes back in 52-30, the final score. And even though Paris had some late touchdown scores, Argyle just really dominant in that second half for sure.
Yeah, and I think Coach Rogers probably his biggest complaint is going to be just the mistakes, right? All the penalties, 7 penalties I think they had. He's not going to be happy about that. And then the big plays. The other stuff he can probably attribute to one thing or another, but those are the ones he's going to probably focus on the most.
Well, and one turnover for Paris tonight and no turnovers for Argyle. So that's a good one you can look at as well. Argyle, if you want to look at the total stats on the night, Argyle 453 yards total offense compared to 432 for Paris. 171 through the air for Argyle, 178, believe it or not, for Paris through the air tonight.
Could have been 278.
Oh, yeah. 282 on the ground for the Eagles, 254 for Paris. So pretty even as far as yardage goes. Those penalties were huge. 12 penalties for 93 yards for Paris, 6 for 77 for Argyle. Luke Hohenberger, quarterback for Paris, 10 out of 20, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Lyric Treadwell on the ground, 22 carries, 183 yards and a touchdown. 6 carries, 65 yards and a touchdown for Tedrick Dawson. And on the Argyle side, Jet Copeland, 10 out of 16, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns tonight. Peyton Shoemake, 18 carries, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Landon Ferris, 13 for 96. Knott Scoggins had 4 carries for 44 yards. RJ Bedell, 4 for 28 tonight. And I believe we have Coach Rogers.
All right, I'm here with Coach Todd Rogers. Coach, going into halftime, you seemed a little frustrated. Your gentleman really came out fired up in the second half. What do you attribute that to?
Well, it was a pretty sloppy first half, and we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. And so we went in and tried to clean some things up. I really was pretty confident at halftime. I wasn't furious about anything. All I did is want them to realize that they've imploded on themselves. And so we talked about that and got them back in the mix, and they talked among themselves. That was the good thing is, they knew it was on them. They knew they'd done it, and so they were real receptive to the changes we made and came out and fought like champions.
Hey, Coach, this is Kenny up here. As a group, it seemed to me like the offensive line in that second half, first half not necessarily, but that second half, maybe as a group, the best I've seen them play all year long. What switch was flipped up for those guys at halftime?
Well, it's kind of like the years past. You know, we had to draw some things up for them, and then they've got to see that image on that board and go out and Paris replicates it with the right alignments, and our kids did a good job of communicating. And like I said, we just wasn't locked in. There was a few things that we couldn't get coached up on the sidelines, and we were able to address those matters in the locker room, and then the kids make the adjustment to it and apply it to the field.
Well, and my personal opinion is, because we don't get to say this that much, but tonight I think we used the word pancake about 10 times. So I think those boys deserve some pancakes tomorrow morning for breakfast.
Well, we'll probably give them an award with a pancake,
okay.
but we may have to call to arms to have the FCA group come in and make us some pancakes in the morning. So, no,
well,
it's all good. There probably going to be some donuts bought in some of the donut stores around here somewhere. So,
oh, good deal.
I bet they eat well before they come.
What do we know anything about next week yet?
Oh yeah, we've got it already settled. It's going to be Hudgens here at 7:30 on Friday, and so it's a slam dunk.
Okay, good deal. Exciting stuff. We'll go celebrate the victory tonight, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks a bunch.
Thanks, Coach.
Bye bye.
Thanks to NWC General Construction for that chat with Coach Rogers there, and you heard that. So we will be right back here at Eagle Stadium next Friday night at 7:30. To take on the Hudgens Eagles out of the Dallas Independent School District.
A former district foe for a number of years.
Yeah, absolutely. 1990 state champions, by the way, my senior year of high school.
All right.
52-30 our final score tonight, as we are going to try to gather up some of these offensive linemen, gather up as many of them as you can. And I think the first one he comes across is Austin Criswell. And hey, if you can't find anybody else, then we'll talk to Austin. But if not, we'll find some other guys.
I loved what Coach Rogers said too when he said that the players knew that it was on them, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't panic at halftime. They knew that they were the better football team. The players knew that it was on them to play better, and they came out on their own. And if you're a coach, that's what you want to hear, right? You don't want to have to make them play good. You want them to realize it and do it themselves, and that's what they did. So. Great sign heading into the playoffs, a great sign for a football team that is mature and responsible and knows what they have to do.
Hey, and by the way, they're down there yelling for everybody. I'll let you know, Clark, Dominic Reed, by the way, he's all the way down here at like the 14, so it's going to be quite the trek to get Dominic back down there.
He may miss out.
Yeah, he might have to miss out.
I missed.
We'll have to find him here at some point in time. Maybe someone can get him back down there somehow. If anybody's got, can reel him in. Because I think we've got all the offensive linemen standing around now. And Clark, just pick someone and put a headset on them.
I've only got one headset, so.
That's okay.
All right, so here we go. I've got 4 of the 5 seniors right here in front of me, and I'm going to tell you guys something. I've been pretty critical of you all year if you've listened back to the broadcast, but we use the term pancake, dominating the offensive line, getting that push, probably more tonight than we have all season long, especially in the second half. Who lit the fire?
I'd say Coach Rogers came in there and we're not used to be down like this. We really did work hard all week because Coach Rudolph's been really pushing us because we haven't really been the same this year, especially the first half. The second half, we realized we're not losing on our senior night, so we went out there and we gave it 110% rest of the half.
All right, now Austin's gonna say this. Austin, we didn't keep official stats, but I'm pretty sure you had more pancakes tonight than you've had all season. What is it? What do you got going on?
Just the fire in our souls. Pretty much had a great week of practice going into it. Pretty much just we're not balling out senior night, so it should be last home game of the season. But I know we got home playoff game next week, but I mean, you got to leave it out all on the field. That's what Coach Rogers says every week. Practice how you play. So we had a great week of practice and leave it out all on the field. So.
And then we've got Nick Rubian over here. And I'm telling you, Nick, I know how much time you spend in the gym. Okay? I'm going to go lift. But Boy, it's really coming on, and I've noticed that your footwork and getting to the second level has gotten so much better. Is that something that you've concentrated on this season?
Yes, sir. Especially in practice, I've been focusing on getting up to the second level, staying calm, and settling my feet around the linebacker. Just keeping my head in the game and not getting too aggressive with him.
Now, and we're going to move over here to Nash, and I haven't forgotten about you, Dominic. But Nash, being in the center of the line there, and it seems like you're the guy that usually if they're going to do a delayed blitz or some kind of stunt, you have to really have your head on a swivel. How has that transition been, this being your first year as a full-time starter?
Oh, well, it's been pretty difficult, but I feel like I picked it up pretty well. I like the leadership role, being in the center of the line and having to get to the ball fast. I like that challenge.
Now, I saw you kind of gimp off the field a little bit there in the second half, but you did come back. Is everything good moving forward into the playoffs?
Yeah, everything's fine. Ankle's just a little bit tender from that sprain that I had a couple weeks ago.
And now we've got the last one to show. Are you the last one to come to the team meetings as well, Dominic?
No, sir.
he was just down there taking a bunch of pictures. So.
Were you taking pictures? You were taking pictures with girls, right?
Well, yeah, girls and my mom, just my fan base.
There you go. His fan base.
You let them hold your helmet because there's bonus points for that.
Yeah, of course. Always let them hold my helmet.
Okay, now you protecting the quarterback's blind side. Okay, sometimes you just changed to that position this year as well, so that's kind of a new position for you. How has that all worked out?
It's been a tough task, but I feel like I've taken that role very well, very serious, and I've just been getting after it every single week, one game at a time, and just going over our game plan and just doing a heck of a job on that left side.
Okay, so I understand that there is a bonus of donuts before film on Saturday. Who eats the most donuts?
Big Matt.
Big Matt.
How'd we guess?
A dozen?
How many's a lot?
A lot? I mean, 8's quite a bit, especially like after a workout, because we'll lift before film, and like a lot of people just can only take like 2 or 3, but this dude will eat like a whole box.
Now when they bring in the donuts, I mean, do they cheap out and bring in cake donuts, or I mean, are we talking crullers and sprinklers and fritters?
Usually we'll get like 2 dozen glazed, and then we'll get like a mixed one, and maybe like some kolaches, like like a chocolate cake, white icing, strawberry chocolate, maybe like a twist, cinnamon.
Okay, and if there was a donut eating contest, who would win, O-line or D-line?
O-line, 100%.
And if we go by average per player, you kind of got them outnumbered.
There's no doubt.
At least a dozen per person. If not more.
Yeah, if we really wanted to, we could just take out a dozen.
Gross.
What about the chicken minis?
Oh, chicken minis. Chicken minis are our favorites.
Yeah.
If they brought chicken minis, they would only be there for a second.
So how many are we talking here?
Oh.
Per person?
Okay, have you all?
50 plus, 50 each. I'd say.
As a group, could you do 100?
They could easily do 100 as a group.
Easily do 100.
No doubt. No doubt.
Every rushing touchdown, we get ice cream sandwich.
That is true.
Oh yeah.
For every rushing touchdown is an ice cream sandwich.
That's been a key motivation this season, big time. Because the first couple games we didn't have too many rushing touchdowns. These last couple games we've had quite a few.
Okay, so I don't know whether Blake has done this, but what are the nicknames? What's your nickname, Dominic? What do they call you? Come on, nothing gross.
Just Dom. Nothing special.
Dumb?
Dom.
I got another one for you. They also call me Václav.
Oh, yeah,
Václav. Okay. What about you, Sheridan?
Just Sherry.
Or Bear.
Or
Share Bear.
Yeah.
Share Bear? Does Share Bear ever come out?
Sherry, or they'll just call me a bear.
That would be weird if they called you Share Bear.
Share Bear does come out a couple times.
I think his mom calls him Share Bear.
How about you, Austin?
Chrissy.
Yeah, Chrissy.
So I'm starting to get a...
Pisswell.
Coach
Oh, dear.
I don't even want to know. Okay, Nick. This is easy.
Ruby.
Ruby.
Don't take your love to town.
Okay, hey, thanks a lot, guys. Like I said before, man, it's the first time I saw you pancake a guy 8 yards in the end zone from the 10. Great job tonight, guys. Keep it up.
Clark could talk to the lineman all day.
I will.
Yeah. All right, get him out of there. Good job tonight, guys. All right, we're going to move on to our defensive player of the game if we can find him. He was over there a while ago. I think he's already home eating donuts.
He's changing out of the locker room.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's – yeah, he's over here. He's coming. He's coming towards you. He's right behind you.
He's not going to miss out.
There he is.
Gotta take
there
pictures.
He is.
He's big timing us. So, Will Ramsey, I don't know the exact stat line, but it seemed like you were coming with your hair on fire at Mach 3 to kind of cut that option play out of the game for Paris tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we game planned. That was a new play that they implemented to kind of make their offense more dynamic. And, I mean, it was working a little bit, but we game planned for it, and it was good.
Hey, Will, Kenny Arthur up here in the booth. I got 3 questions for you that are extremely important questions as you get ready to head into the playoffs. How many engines does an X-Wing fighter have?
I'm going to say just 2.
Blake says 4.
4?
Wait, hang on. There's more. Who composed the main Star Wars theme?
John Williams.
Yeah, you got that one. You got that one. All right, and last but not least, who freed Princess Leia from her chains at Jabba's place?
Han. Luke?
Blake says R2-D2.
Oh. Dang, Blake.
Will, you told me you were the Star Wars guy.
Okay, 1 out of 3.
Well, and here is a much more important question. Could you eat any more donuts than any of the offensive linemen? Just you versus one offensive lineman. Is there an offensive lineman who, he's a health nut or something, and you think you could out-eat him on donuts?
Probably all of them.
Really? Hey, I don't doubt it, though. So sometimes you little guys, y'all can put it away.
Yeah, I can put down some calories.
Hey, so talking a little bit more about the game real quickly, though. So tonight, you love to hit people, but at the same time, you're a defensive back. Do you like to play the spread where you're back there picking off passes possibly, or do you like something like this, the wing tee, where you're going to come up and get to hit some running backs?
No, I personally hate the wing tee. It seems like every time that I play the wing tee, I have 2 people trying to crack block me. So, I mean, I like spreading the field and showcasing how I'm running down the field and then crushing someone.
There you go. That's what we wanted to hear. All right, well, hey, man, congratulations. Great game tonight. And get some of those donuts from those and some ice cream sandwiches from those offensive linemen.
I will.
Go take those away. Hey, great game tonight, man.
Thank
Congratulations.
You. Thank you.
Our defensive player of the game, senior Will Ramsey tonight, following this 52-30 victory. Argyle over Paris tonight. We'll see if we can get a few of these defensive stats as we just talked to Will. Will had 3 tackles and a pass breakup tonight. Jaden Scarlett, he was even out for quite a bit, but he had a couple of tackles and a tackle for loss. Zach Olemeyer with 2 tackles. Carson Shaw, 2 tackles and a sack. Actually, no, I take that back. There's 5 tackles for Will Ramsey in that pass breakup. Let's see. For Argyle, Jaquan Felton had a pass breakup, 3 tackles, and an interception.
Pretty nice.
If it wasn't senior night, we might have picked him as our player of the game tonight. Brock Bunce actually had a tackle for loss and a sack before being disqualified in the first quarter for a targeting call.
So he has to sit out the first half next week, or is that just college?
I think they changed that. That's I don't. Stewart, 3 for 47 and a touchdown. Riley Van Poppel had 2 catches for 40 yards. And Ward McCollum had 2 catches for 23 yards and a touchdown. If you missed earlier, Jet Copeland went 10 out of 16, 171 yards and 3 touchdowns. If the offensive line hadn't played so well, there's another player of the game. You get 171 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, you usually get player of the game. Peyton Shumack had over 100 yards rushing tonight, and Landon Ferris just shy of 100 yards rushing tonight as well. But, of course, the most important stat, Argyle victorious tonight, 52-30 over the Paris Wildcats. Argyle goes to 9-1 on the season. Paris falls to 6-4. And we'll get ready to move into the bi-district round of the playoffs next Friday night right here at Eagle Stadium. But, Mitch, it was a little sloppy at first, but Argyle took care of business tonight, especially in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, the guys, you're right, they just didn't play to their potential in that first half. But like we talked about earlier, they recognized it, made the adjustments, and came out and played the second half, finished the game well. Pretty good way to finish the game going into the playoffs, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep rising up.
I think I heard Paige say hi, Dad, again.
I did, yeah.
She's gonna be our Aaron Andrews here for long
there
on
we
the
go.
sidelines.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks so much for tuning in to the Jolette Ryan and the North Texas Team postgame show. Don't forget tomorrow the holiday market happening out at the high school. So get out and get all your Christmas shopping done over there, and help support all the folks over there. And a lot of those proceeds as well go to different organizations at Argyle High School,
Good stuff
including
there.
my daughter's project graduation
Yep.
for next year. So get over there and get all your holiday shopping done. And if you've never been to that, it's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of different things you can buy, and whether you're looking for baked goods or clothes or candles or whatever. I mean, literally anything and everything. It's basically like going to the mall. So it's a one-stop shop tomorrow for all your holiday shopping. You can get that out of the way tomorrow at Argyle High School out there in Canyon Falls. So thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. You've been listening to the Jolette Ryan and the North Texas Team postgame show here on Argyle Eagle Booster Club Broadcasting following this senior night victory for the Argyle Eagles. Argyle over Paris 52-30. For Blake Jones producing, Clark McNulty on the sidelines, Mitch Cullen riding shotgun, and a little Spencer Cullen riding shotgun. Oh, thanks for Nick Ralston, by the way, for joining us tonight at halftime as well. I'm Kenny Arthur. Thanks so much. 52-30, Argyle over Paris, our final score. We'll talk to you next Friday night right here at Eagle Stadium at 7:30. Pregame show at 7 o'clock. Until then, good night, everybody.
Good night.